3, 4, down to the VHS. VHS, out of the VHS. It's the 18 of my business, cause I was out of the house and doing stuff. So easy Wi-Fi beverages, and I guess that's the way it goes. Down to the VHS, VHS, out of the VHS. Got no money, smoking crack, saving up for the Betamax. Down to the VHS, VHS, out of the VHS.
Alright, I think we're good.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
We got a show on
Do we?
this time.
When?
Now.
What?
We gotta be here. It's Turkey Day
I
special.
forgot. I better go get ready to start.
Happy Turkey Day. Woo!
We don't actually get to have Turkey Day.
No.
We did last year, and it was
Well, why
awesome.
don't we have Turkey Day though?
Why did we, or why didn't we?
Why don't we now?
Because it's too late to really plan a thing where people get together.
That's the reason why. It's too late to plan it. But we are, because we've done really good in Victoria and Australia.
Yeah,
We're
sorry
allowed
to all you
to.
Americans where Turkey Day is actually a big deal, but
Yeah, we-
you done goofed.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys shouldn't do Turkey Day, but we can and didn't.
Yeah.
What have you been doing all week?
Not a lot.
Not
Got
a
a
lot.
baby and...
Got babies? Babies?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, apparently our last week's episode got banned on YouTube.
It did. We got deleted off YouTube.
The guy who died in the plane crash said, I don't think you should be watching that.
It's not for you guys. It's not for your eyes.
It was spooky ghosts.
No, we got spooky ghosted.
We certainly
YouTube.
did. Whoever owns his rights has some sort of YouTube thing. Out of all the things that we've watched, a bunch of random crashes.
You know why that would be?
Because America?
Because, yeah, worldwide company as opposed to just local Australian stuff that no one cares about.
It'll happen. It's not going to be the last time, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it happening like every single week. Oh, dope boy. So anyway, Turkey Day
To be
special.
fair, this is episode 11, and it's only happened once. 1 in 10 episodes, not a bad run.
I mean, if you're not counting the prequel test trials that we did, because
Well,
one of
that
those
was
got off.
blatantly not
Yeah, it was
okay.
blatantly not okay. We did a rage tape. We watched a whole bunch of music videos. Of course, that's kind of.
But then if you include all those, we did like 3 of those streams, right?
and only one of them got.
And then one of them got taken down, so
Yeah.
that's, 2 out of 13.
episode 000
A?
00 B
Season 0, episode 1.
We've got our own KMTA specials.
Yeah, we do.
They're going to be rare.
They
Do you
exist.
have-
I
do
have
you back
copies.
them?
I
Nice.
have copies.
People
I
are going to
do.
be looking
They
for
actually
those as we
exist. The
talk
form that
about
they
them.
exist in is like there's no cam. So it was before we had the cam setup going. We didn't have this whole complicated thing. It was just the VHS, and it's a dual audio file, so you can choose to watch with just the VHS audio, or you can watch with us commentating over the
That's
top.
fancy.
Mm.
So for Turkey Day special, I chose the food, right?
Food, yes.
So what'd you have for breakfast?
I had some ramen noodles with lots of veggies.
I almost heard rum and noodles.
I wish I had rum. We can't afford rum.
Ramen noodles with lots of veggies. So, what do you usually have for breakfast? I know what you usually have for breakfast. There's 2 slices of toast with Vegemite, ramen noodles on one side, and mac and cheese on the other. You squish them together in a sandwich, right?
Sometimes. I used to do that anyway. Less so now. Yeah,
I
these days I try to eat vegetables every day. So breakfast is normally when I get those. I fit those in.
I usually like a nice sunny side up egg with a bit of hot sauce.
I put hot sauce in my ramen.
Good. Ramen is supposed to have hot sauce. It comes with it most of the time.
Lots and lots.
Yeah. But I've created this whole day to go breakfast, lunch, and dinner with some brunchy things in there and some afternoon tea things and something for after.
Am I going to have to take a dump after this?
Ooh, I don't think we're going to have to dump it.
As in, am I going to have to go to the bathroom and take a dump?
I don't know.
Is
But
the amount of food we're taking here going to be too much for my...
Maybe, but we should always start off with the drink special because doing this show sober is not the best thing. We brought over today a Feral Brewing
Limited edition.
Have you had a Feral before?
Can. I don't think I have.
Ferals are the type of beer that they deliberately just make it way too alcoholic. And yeah, this is a limited edition. It's a really cool can. I saw this for sale. I'm like, I want the limited edition. This was the last 4-pack there.
Fuck yeah.
It's a I think it's juice and beer.
Let me give it a sniff.
Big hopper juicer is what it says.
It doesn't smell super fruity, but...
It also says safest not to drink while pregnant. I mean...
Are you pregnant?
No, sounds fine.
Have you taken a test lately, just to be sure?
Oh, no.
Shall I go get the pregnancy test?
Well, the wife took a COVID test.
Oh, how was that?
It was kind of scary to do, but, you know, it came back negative.
Oh,
Oh my god, look how cloudy that thing is. I love the start of our videos where we just pour beer. That's why everyone tunes in. Just to see us
segment.
pour the beers. Oh, we did good today. Oh, just not very frothy, that's why.
I think this one's going to be a bit tasty.
Alright. Alright,
No
so
dips
to
left
start
in
off, so we're having beer for breakfast, right? That's not how you're meant to start your day. Do you know how you are meant to start your day breakfast-wise?
Jerking off in the shower. Then...
By the way, this is a variety show that I've got planned for us today. This should be fun.
Then you go for your morning walk.
Yep.
Then you have a beer.
You're meant to start with Kellogg's Special K.
Oh my god. I did not see that coming.
Have we got our other camera up?
No, because for some reason it's decided not to work today.
Oh, alright, I'll have to do this then. Kellogg's Special K is how you're meant to start the day. We've got a Pilates video. This is like an insight to our spin-off show that's going to happen.
Yeah, true. And
We'll revisit this, because why not?
we can do that.
So, this Pilates video... Well, you just ejected the other tape. Right here, you hold. Have a look.
I'll have a look at this beautiful bottom loader.
It is a bottom loader. I like bottom loaders. They just feel right when they come out.
Oh dear lord. No, don't play yet.
Don't play yet. Alright, so Lean has made many books about Pilates. She's originally from Sydney, but she moved to the UK. She is responsible, or she at least claims responsibility for the whole Pilates movement. So she's the OG Pilates.
We'll see about that when we
We'll
watch
see
it.
about that. When she moved to UK, she actually does... You know how when we did the dog video, he was like a pet vet for the stars?
Yeah.
She's a Pilates for the stars.
Oh boy, this
So-
episode's definitely getting taken down.
Hugh Grant. She does Pilates with Hugh Grant. Pat Cash, do you know who Pat Cash is?
Probably not. I don't know most celebrities.
He's a UK radio DJ.
Okay, then no.
But here we go. Here's something that you should get excited about. She does Pilates for the whole Chelsea football team.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She belongs to us.
She's a Chelsea girl.
Good. I like her already.
Yay! Now let's press play and watch her dance in her bathing suit.
I am so ready.
I'm kind of cool with her grey streaks, actually. I really liked...
Yeah, they look nice. They don't look like she's trying to cover up the fact that she's going grey. She's turned it into a style.
I like that style. Like, it's not just she's turned it into a style, but that style, although this video is probably from the 90s, I didn't actually check. But you got it for free with some Coward Special K at one point, or maybe one of those
2000,
things.
there we go.
2000, one of those things where you send off box tops or something. One of those things.
Cool.
Pat Cash was not an 80s tennis player. Was he? No, I don't think
Maybe.
so. He was a radio. Maybe he was both a radio DJ and tennis. But you know how I usually try to look people's information up and stuff?
Yeah.
I found her phone number, but I can't ring her because I don't have international callers. But I could have set up a Zoom meeting with her that would have cost me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because it's not just a Zoom meeting. She does Pilates still, and you can do Zoom classes. So when I say I could have set up a
Get
Zoom...
a price for that, and we'll see if we can get that for our spin-off show.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if we're going to do it, we should do it, pay for it and everything, but save it for later. Like,
Spin-off show, perfect.
I only really research these the night of before.
Although we should probably do like a few episodes first to at least get our groove on before we... That'd be a special episode.
Alright, we need this...
Oh, look at the quality on this tape.
Need some sound. Read it. Do not exercise if you
have been drinking alcohol. Because we're probably going to be doing our episodes.
Painkillers, undergoing medical treatment. Remember, it's always wise to consult a doctor before you exercise.
Yeah, enough.
Yeah.
Enough give on the call there.
But yeah, she's still going to today. So we can just exercise with her. Secret K.
It would be cool to get to ask her about all the celebrities that she works for too.
Yeah. But I don't think we'd actually be able to have that kind of one-on-one with what she's offering. It's just like turn up and watch it and do it with her sort of thing. I mean, you don't get to stay behind and,
Hi, I'm Lynn
and hang out
Robinson.
with the robots
Welcome
and
to
stuff
this
as
special
well.
edition Body
Good
Control
stuff.
Pilates
Hey,
video
boss, doesn't look
that
like
we've
that no more.
compiled exclusively
No.
for Kellogg's Special
And this
K.
one doesn't have vanilla and
Just
almond.
like Special K, Pilates is part of a healthy,
I
holistic
don't mind
approach
playing
to
on
looking
that.
after yourself. That way you
Holistic.
can maintain a body shape that you're happy with. After all, feeling good
Doesn't
on the
holistic mean
inside
you kinda
helps you
just
look great
go
on the
with what
outside.
comes up?
I hope the combination
At
of
the centre of every
Pilates and
problem is a
Special
cat.
K helps you to feel special and stay special. The 30-minute program we've compiled for you is a perfectly balanced workout and the ideal way to start your day. But first you need to take on board a few of our
Perfectly
basic
balanced.
principles before you start the main
That's where they've
program.
given us some buzzwords to use because
We're
of
going
the
to be
Special
thrown to
K
the
branding.
relaxation
No
position in the program. And for that you want to have your feet hip to shoulder width apart and in parallel.
man.
Relaxing back down.
We
You
should
always
work
need
out
to
how use
exercise on a
Zoom,
mat.
just have James
Have a
with
firm
us as
flat
well.
pillow behind your
Yeah, I
head.
can probably figure that out. Whether
And we're going to be referring in the exercises to the neutral position of your pelvis and your spine. And that means we don't want your pelvis to be too
Stop
tucked,
touching that!
nor
No,
do we
keep
want
touching
it
it, it's
to
fine.
be too arched. Ideally, you want to
Ouch.
have these two prominent parts of your pelvic bone in the same plane, on the same line as your pubic bone. That's your neutral
No,
pelvis
touch it.
position. And when your pelvis is in the right position, it helps for your spine to maintain its natural curves. So you should have a
wonder this
nice
is so
natural
popular with
curve
the
in your back
ladies.
here. It shouldn't be flat down into the
Because
floor
they're all
or
secretly
overarched.
somewhat
When you've found your
bisexual.
neutral pelvic position,
No, they're just.
we now need to
learning
move
new
on to
improved
look
ways
at
to
your
get
breathing.
off.
So if you'd like to
all by
place your
themselves.
hands onto your lower rib cage,
If you
the
come out
idea
as
is that you
bisexual,
breathe
does that mean
wide
you have
and
to get a
full
divorce?
into your sides and into your back.
I don't know, does it?
It's a nice wide breath.
I don't know, but they're the sort of questions you have to answer.
Expand in the rib
that
cage to the
cardboard
side,
game.
and as you breathe out, the ribs close down and together, and your breast.
Isn't the
bad.
thing? Isn't it? If your wife came out as
Nice wide
bisexual,
breath,
would you get a
expand
divorce?
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
guy's
Wide
like,
and full.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And breathing
Sorry,
out,
that was the best ad.
and the rib cage relaxes.
I agree. When that
And
popped up, Chris
finally,
and I were in
you need to
tears
learn
laughing
how
at
to
it. That was
isolate
so
your
funny.
deep stabilizing muscles. They're going to help protect your lumbar spine while you're moving. And to do that, you need to maintain your neutral pelvic and spinal position. Take a wide breath into your sides. As you breathe
Unzip.
out, draw up the muscles of your pelvic
Alright.
floor as if you're preventing the flow of water, and gently hollow and scoop your lower abdominals back towards your spine. It's a nice gentle action
know what was
that
good in that
stays
tape, though?
low.
John Farnham singing that Pirates.
And breathe in
thing,
and just let the
whatever.
muscles relax.
Pirates?
And as you breathe out, draw up the
Johnny-
muscles of the
He
pelvis
does
no.
floor
pirates of Pen
and
Dance.
gently hollow and scoop your lower
I don't think you
abdominals
put that in
back
the next step. I
towards your
don't remember
spine.
It was the big variety
We're
bit
working these
where, like, all
muscles
the stars
less
come
than
down.
30%.
Oh, yeah.
Breathe in and release. Making sure as you do this your pelvis stays in neutral. You're not going to be moving or tucking the pelvis at all.
Strong.
Wide breath in.
That's way strong.
As you breathe out, Zip
That's
up and
like
hollow
the
the
bottom of the
pelvic
bathroom.
floor.
Wait, secret
Spine
K?
stays
There's a
still,
secret K?
pelvis stays still.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
You have-
And keeping this
Secret
muscle
breakfast.
engaged
You
still,
gotta put
you're
your
going to
white
continue
bed
to
sheets
breathe
over your head
wide
while
and
you eat
full.
I'm into that.
And that creates the strong centre from which we're going to work. Ultimately, we're going to be developing a whole girdle of strength around your middle.
A girdle of
Now
strength.
that you've
Girdle
learned
of
how to
strength,
stabilise
ooh.
your lumbar spine, we want to work on your pelvic stability. So you need to be able to maintain this scoop and hollow with the pelvis in neutral as you move your limbs. So wide breath into your
Already?
sides. Breathing
You
out,
have to maintain
zipping
your
up
scoop and
hollowing.
hollow.
Try sliding one leg away along
Zip
the
up and
mat
follow.
without allowing the
Zip.
pelvis to move. It stays quite still. Breathe in,
Does it?
breathe out, and
puts the lotion
slide
on
the leg
its
back.
skin.
Wide breath in, breathing out, zipping, hollowing, slide the other leg away. Don't let your
Zipping,
pelvis
hollowing.
move.
I'm not sure I understand the health benefits of doing
Breathe in,
this
stay
particular
I'm not
thing
sure
unless
I
you're
understand
really
what
As you
sweating
breathe out, slide the leg back.
in your pants.
In a similar
Zip
way,
and
you want to be able to
hollow.
keep
What
the
does that
pelvis
mean?
still as the knee opens to the
Zip and
side.
hollow.
Is it meant to
Or
come
as
with
the
like a
knee
book to
folds
tell
up.
you what all these words
That's
mean?
what it comes with.
Always maintain
It's meant to come
this
with a
nice
box
neutral
of
pelvic and spinal
special K.
position.
to help
For
your...
more information on Pilates, body control, that's perfect.
When you've
Pretty
got the
sure
hang
I've
of
heard
all
that
those
music in
movements,
something
we'll
else.
put them together.
It is very generic
Arms down
music
by
though,
your
so
side. Breathe in wide and full. As you breathe out, zip up and hollow, stay in neutral and slide the opposite arm and leg away, keeping the pelvis
Zip up and hollow,
absolutely
stay in
still
neutral.
and the length throughout.
stay up in neutral.
Breathe in,
What's she
breathe
talking
out,
about?
zipped and hollowed, and slowly
I don't know, but
return
she's
the
gotten
arm and the
changed.
leg back to the starting position. Breathe in wide. As you breathe out, zip and
Got a bit
hollow
damp in the swamp.
as you slide the opposite arm
Too
and
much
leg
zipping and
away from
hollowing.
you.
She
The
didn't
pelvis
stay
is
in neutral long
absolutely
enough.
still. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly return to the center.
Hey. No second gear. Slow down, you're moving too fast.
We're going to combine spine curls now with squeezing
Oh,
a cushion
another
between your
change.
knees. This is going to
Is
mobilize
this like a
your
best
spine,
of?
but also work the inner
Because
thighs
last
and
best of we got
buttocks.
cancelled.
True.
You're going to breathe in wide
We
and
did
full
get
to prepare.
cancelled for a best of.
As you
We're
breathe
lucky we
out,
even get an
zip
episode
and
11.
hollow and squeeze the cushion between your knees as you
Zip and
send your
hollow.
To be fair, I
tailbone
think
away
we're lucky
from
to
you
get
and
an
lift just a
episode 1.
little off the
Fair
floor.
enough.
Breathe in wide and full. Breathe out, zip and hollow as you slowly lower. Just be careful you don't come into an arch at this point.
Are they?
Breathing in wide
They
and
are!
full.
Let's look what's
As you
through
breathe
the
out,
arch
zip and hollow and
window.
squeeze the
She
cushion
said
as
to
you
make
curl
sure
a
you
little
don't
more
come
of your
into the
spine
arch.
up. Breathing
the
in
arch
wide
there,
and
my
full. Breathe out, zip
See
and
anybody,
hollow.
like, staring through the
Slowly
window?
lower,
It could be Colin,
lengthening away.
screaming
as
about
you
how
do
big his
so.
god is.
Coming
It's
back to
so
neutral.
big.
Breathing in wide and full. Breathe out, zip and hollow. Squeeze the cushion.
That's true.
Unpeel the spine.
Prove it.
Well,
Breathing in
Bible.
wide and full. Breathe out, soften your breastbone. And
do you
wheel
think
the
she's
spine
going
back down,
full
one by
commando, or
one,
do you think she has
lengthening
one of
away.
those things that
I don't think
makes
she's gone
it
full
smooth
commando.
around the bend?
I doubt she's gone full commando.
And breathing in wide and full.
Because, you know, dancers and stuff use
Breathe
that.
out, zip and hollow. Send the tailbone away as bone
Where's
by
the
bone.
round window?
You peel the
I
spine
know,
off
they've
the
replaced
floor.
it with 2 square windows.
Bothering me.
Breathing in wide and
You're
full.
bothered? Do I look
And
bothered?
breathing
It's like
out,
they cut the square
wheeling
window in
and
half right,
lengthening.
and then just enlarged the goddamn arch window.
as you
This
replace the
is
spine.
totally not peaceful.
Right down to the tailbone.
Bugger.
And now you can stop squeezing the cushion
When's the Swedish chef?
and relax. We're going to work on a rotation of the spine
It's
with this
food.
next
Oh.
exercise, and I'm going to show you 2 versions.
We'll have some
a
actual
beginner's
cooking
version and an
videos then.
intermediate version.
I mean,
With the beginner's version, you want to have your feet in line with
know
your
that.
hips. You want to have your pelvis in
depends what they're
neutral,
cooking.
your arms out to the side in a line with your shoulders, palms up.
Do you
What
want
we're going to do is
spoilers
we're
or
going
do you
to
want me
take the
save
head
it?
in one direction
Just
and the
save it.
knees in the other.
Oh,
And as you
I
do
actually
so,
want
I'm
your
going to
present.
ask
I
you
got
to
a present.
turn the palm down. This is so that you keep your shoulder blade down into your back. And as you bring your head and knees back to centre, the palm turns
It's
out.
the image bank.
If you've got a
box set
disc
box.
injury, you might want to take some advice before you start this one.
Makes me think
arms
that
out to
maybe,
the
because
side,
the
you're
quality
going to
of it,
breathe
it was
into
probably in a
prepare.
library or something.
As you breathe out,
Yeah.
zip and
Probably
hollow.
come from a library
Your
that's
knees
like-
go one way,
Well,
the
your
amount
head
of
goes the
freaking
other, and
money
you're
I
going to
paid
turn
for
your
it, and they
palm
were
down
asking
to
for
look
it,
at the
better
back of
bloody
your
well it's
hand,
been.
keeping your shoulder
Especially for
blade
what it
down
was.
into your back. Breathe
Yeah,
in,
we got like
breathe out,
less
zip
than
and
10
hollow,
minutes
the
of
palm
footage
comes
between
up,
all of them.
your head
All the videos.
and knees back to centre.
You're gonna have
Breathe
to collect them
in,
all
breathe
up, put
out,
them in
zip
their
and
box set,
hollow,
put them
head
on
and
the
knees in the
Yeah, we'll
opposite
do that.
direction. Your palm
Too bad we don't know
turns
what
down,
one's
the
missing
shoulder
or-
blade down into your
It
back.
might even end up that it is the full set.
And then
It's
breathe
just that the
in,
numbers on
breathe
it don't
out,
make
strong
sense.
centre to bring your knees back.
That would be
Your head
weird.
back to the centre.
Yeah, they
the
probably had
palm
more show
turns up.
reels. It's just they only put a few
Breathe
of them
in,
on tape. That would
breathe
make
out,
sense.
zip and hollow. Head one way, knees the other.
Zip and hollow.
Palm turns down, shoulder blades down.
The thing is, unless you have a thing at the start that
Breathe in,
tells you what it
breathe
means,
out,
you're not going to
working
get
your
this.
waist as you bring the
All she
knees
did was
back to the
touch her
centre.
vagina a little bit. And
That's
say,
why we
Up.
didn't know what she means, because
Breathe
when
in,
she was talking about
breathe
zipping and
out.
following, she was
Head
touching
and
her
knees in
vagina
the
and we were
opposite
distracted.
direction. Strong centre, the palm turns down.
Bugger.
Shoulder blade stays on the floor.
James, were you paying
Breathe in,
attention?
breathe
James is
out.
paying attention. He doesn't get
Head
distracted
and
by
knees to
vagina
centre.
touching.
The
What,
palm
what does
comes
zip
up.
and hollow mean?
Look it up. Google it for us.
Now for the advanced version, you want to check
Well,
you're in
here's
neutral, zip and hollow, fold one knee up and then the other. You want to have your
I
knees
missed
at a
that.
right
Zip
angle
and
to your
I know
follow.
you
body.
found it on YouTube,
Take the
but I
ball,
missed that
place
bit.
it
You
between
never
the
pay
knees.
attention?
That's to show you that your hips are
Good.
staying
That's
in
okay.
line.
You need to fit
Again,
in
your palms
good,
will
yeah.
go out to the
You're actually
side.
an AI.
Same
An
action
AI?
as before. You're going
An
to
AI
breathe
of a
in
dog
wide
wearing
and
a
full.
mask?
As you breathe out, zip and hollow. Your head's going to go one way, your knees the other, and turn the
Oh, zip
palm
and hollow.
down.
Are you drinking every time she says
Yeah.
zip and hollow?
As you breathe out, head and knees back to the centre. You'll feel
long's
your
this
waist
take?
working strongly now.
3 hours.
Breathe in,
No, it's a-
breathe out.
this
Zip
is
and
a
hollow. Head one
half an
way,
hour
knees
take.
the other.
Zip
The
and
palm
hollow.
turns down to look at the back of the hand. Shoulder blade stays on the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Use your strong
30 minutes.
centre to bring your knees back to the middle.
Did you
Breathe
look up
in,
the tape? Do you
breathe
know how
out.
long
Zip
it
and
goes?
hollow. Head one way, knees the other. The
I know.
palm
Looked up zip and
turns
hollow
down,
and came up
shoulder
with the
blade
tape.
on the
That's
floor.
funny.
Breathe in, breathe out.
I know
zip
the,
and hollow.
Reese.
And coming back
Reese.
to centre.
Oh, there we go. Zip and hollow.
Breathe in,
Oh,
breathe
so at the
out.
start.
Zip and hollow. Head
Okay.
one way,
there's
knees the other. Turning the palm down. Breathe in, breathe out. Head and knees back
He
to
sure does
centre.
pay attention.
And then remove the tennis
Reese
ball,
backed this one
sipping
up.
and
He's got a copy of
hollowing.
this
Oh,
tape.
really?
Place the feet back down on the floor.
So when I was looking up information about it, it came up with his. Is there archive?
We're going to
order
work
for
on
that?
strengthening the
Yeah, it's-
abdominal area now, and all the principles you've already learned of
Curl-ups.
alignment, breathing, using the deep abdominals and releasing tension are going to apply to the traditional curl up.
beer is intense.
Remember, it is just that. It's a curl up. You're curling the upper spine up off the floor. So even though we're concentrating on the
Shout out to Feral
abdominals,
Prawn
think of what
Co.
you're doing
I know,
with the
right? This
spine as well.
This is one of the most
There are
intense
three
beers I've
things
ever
you
had.
need to remember when you're
Like
doing these
flavour.
curl-ups. The first
It's
is that you keep your
alcohol.
pelvis in its
It
neutral
smacks
position.
you with
So
its
just
flavour,
check
like
you've
it's
got your
really,
pelvis in neutral.
really,
If
really
you tuck
It even
full.
looks
pelvis
thick.
while you're doing
It
it,
even
what it's
looks
doing
like
is
it's the
using
bottom of
these
the
hip
barrel of
muscles.
sludge.
And we want to concentrate on
I'm
using
okay with that,
the
though.
deep abdominals, which brings us to point
It's just fine,
two.
it's delicious,
Don't
right?
let your tummy
It's
pop
very
out
much
as you come
an
up.
attack
So
on
I
all
did it
your senses,
incorrectly
though.
once, just to show you.
I've had
If I let my
Feral Dogs
tummy
before. They make good
pop
beer.
up as I come up, you've stopped using the deep
Feral
abdominals.
pig.
You
Wait, what
must,
did you
as you
say?
curl up, keep that tummy
Huh?
scooped up, out and hollow.
Feral
And the third
Brewing
thing you're
Co.
going to remember
Oh,
is that I want you
feral
to release the tension in your neck and just
Yeah,
soften
got
your
you the box set.
breastbone as you come up. So the movement hinges from here. So as you
Imperial
come up, you
Biggie.
soften the breastbone and you
Yeah,
gently
you remember Biggie.
hinge
He
forward.
got shot.
He did.
Okay.
He had more
So
money
before
and
we
no
start, we're
problems.
just going to release the tension in
Yeah.
your neck.
And then he died, and now
If
he
you
doesn't
have a
have
neck
any
injury,
problems because he's
it might be
dead.
best to avoid this exercise. Just gently release the tension.
Avoid this exercise.
Okay, place one hand behind your head. The other's going to go on your lower stomach.
If I lay
That's
down
going
on
to
the
check
floor,
your tummy
I'm
doesn't
not
pop
getting up
up.
for a solid
Check
like
you're in neutral.
That's
15
what I'm
minutes
worrying
after
about.
I
Breathe
stop.
Breathe into
That's what I'm
prepare,
worrying
breathe
about
out.
with
Just
this bit
tuck
of
your
show
chin
that we're doing.
forward,
Like,
soften
we'll
the
have a half-hour
breastbone,
tape,
hinging
but it'll
from
last
here.
us all day 'cause
You're
you'll be
going
like,
to
just
curl
play it
up.
again,
No
I'm not
tension
getting
in your
up.
neck at all.
Yeah,
Keep your
that's-
tailbone down and lengthening away.
I'm gonna have to get out though, because I'm I'm gonna have to grab the baby.
As you slowly curl
Yeah,
back.
by then, hopefully, the the wife
Breathe
will
out.
get over here.
Hollow navel
It's
to
just a
spine.
matter of
Keep your
taking
tummy
those first
hollowed.
steps about getting it into
Break
a
from the breastbone
routine.
as you curl up to look between your legs. Keep a
Oh,
small
she only
gap
really needs to
under
come
your
for
chin.
the spin-off show. Because
And
I think
gently
Tori's
release
mum
back.
wants to take Jackson.
And
on
change
Wednesdays.
hands. Place one hand
That's
on
a
your
good
stomach. Breathe
Figured
in,
that
breathe out,
if she
hollow
wants to
navel to spine. Just
babysit
tuck your chin,
for the day,
chin forward slightly
fine.
and hinge forward.
Whoops.
Breathing in as you come back. Breathe out, hollow
'Cause I
navel
used
to
a different
spine.
bag
Keep
today.
it
I had to
hollowed
empty
out,
my other
pelvis
bag. I noticed
neutral.
that I keep leaving my pens
Tuck your
here.
chin forward, hinge from the breastbone. Curling the spine up,
Breastbone.
and then bone by bone, curling it back down again.
Bone
When you're
by
confident
bone?
your stomach isn't popping up,
move
you
your
can do
bones
it
separately, right?
with
I don't wanna
2
move all my
hands
bones
behind
one
your
at a
head, but just be
time.
careful you don't pull on your head.
That's gonna hurt,
So
dude.
breathe in, breathe out.
Something's
hollow.
gonna pop
Navel
eventually.
to spine, soften
That's
the
why I do
breastbone,
crocodile
Probably my
fist
spine.
before I
chin
go to
in,
bed.
and gently curl
know how
up
to do
to
crocodile
between your
fist?
legs.
Does that just flail
Breathing
around
in
and roll
as
over
bone by bone.
You lay straight, right?
You put the
And
spine
then
back
what you
down.
do is you take this knee,
You can work
and
up to
kind
doing
of put
about 10 of those.
Yeah, no.
then it stretches vertically instead of horizontally.
We're going to work the oblique stomach muscles now, which crisscross your
No
body.
matter what I do.
Well, there is that, I mean.
I've
I
checked
do
that
have
your
back
pelvis is
problems.
in neutral. Clasp your
Oblique?
hands behind your
What does
head.
oblique mean?
Keep that sense of
James?
openness in the upper body. You're not
It's
going
not
to pull
word
on your
Dumb!
neck at all.
You can't ask me
And
what
it's
a
your
word
shoulder
means. I
that's going
don't
to
know
come across
things.
towards your
That's why we do
opposite
the
knee,
show
not the
live, so we've got
elbow.
other people to tell us.
Breathe in to
But I'm
prepare.
gonna ask somebody,
Breathe
you're
out,
next
hollow
to
Dumb.
navel to spine, and curl the
Oblique.
shoulder
Oblique
across
sounds
towards
like
your
a word.
opposite knee.
It's got the word bleak in it,
Breathing
which
in
means
as you come
it's
back
But it
down.
might be spelled with an I-Q-U-E.
It was.
And breathe
It did
out,
have a
navel
Q.
to spine, and curl the other shoulder across towards the opposite knee. Breathing in as you come back. We're going to alternate sides. And breathe out, navel to
So
spine,
we're allowed to stay
and
on zip for
curling
this
up.
bit?
Keep that sense of openness
Is,
in the body.
Was she doing the intro as well?
And
Was it
breathe
her
out,
voice the whole
navel
time?
to
Yeah,
spine,
it's always
and
been her.
curl the shoulder across towards the knee. Breathing in
She
as you
goes
come
in and
back.
out between British and Australian
And
accent.
breathe out, navel to spine,
Like, not
and
even
curl.
like
Keep the
in a
pelvis
way that's
completely
like,
square.
oh, I hear hints of
Breathing
it
in as
here
you
and
come
there.
back.
No, she is fully British or she's fully
Navel to
Australian.
spine
Oh yeah,
curl.
it's like watching Ruby Rose play
And
Batwoman.
breathe
Like,
in
most of the
as you
time
come back.
she's doing
You
her
can work
American
up
accent, but
towards
every now and then
doing
she'll say
5 to
something.
each
You're
side.
No,
she's
this
Australian.
is different. This is not every now and then.
And
This is
slowly release the neck
for this
and
5
rolling it
minutes.
from
I'm
side
going to be
side.
British.
Yeah, yeah.
For this 5 minutes, I'm an Aussie again.
Well, it feels that way with watching Ruby. I mean, props to her,
We're
she's a
going to
good
stretch the
actress, but every now and
hamstrings
then
now.
she just
If you're more
says
comfortable, sit on a
things in
folded
Australian.
towel.
No idea who she is.
You're going to take one leg
Oh,
out in front
she's
of you. Make sure it's directly in
Patrick
line
Bailey
with your
from
hip,
Orange is the New
kneecap
Black.
facing the ceiling.
have
And take
no
this
idea
foot
what
and
that
place
is.
it where you're comfortable. It can
Okay.
either be
think
on
I've
the
seen that
inside of
before,
your
actually.
calf or your knee. But
I
your
would have thought
pelvis
that would have
must
been
be
something
square. Weight nice and
made me
even on
watch.
both buttocks.
Because,
She doesn't make me watch anything.
You're going to
Sam
breathe
made
in
me
and
watch it.
lengthen
Yes, she
through
does.
the
You
top
did
of
that
your
show
head. Breathe out, zip
the
and
girl
hollow,
who,
and you're going to gently come
killed her
forward.
mum.
Shoulder blades down,
Frickin'
chin
awful.
I
forward.
wanted
watched
to
it
watch
as
You're
well.
just going to
too.
relax in
But
this position till you feel a
I got to
stretch
about
in your
episode
hamstring at the
3
back of
maybe?
your thigh.
So bad.
Out of like 8 or 10, whatever it was,
In this
and we
position,
were
you're
both
going to
just like,
breathe in,
"Oh,
the back
get
of your
on with it!"
ribcage, wide and
we sat
full.
through the whole season. and it was
Jesus
just
Christ!
Chin just
Yeah, we
tucked
watched the
in,
whole season in
shoulder
about
blades
2
down
days
in
or
your
3
back,
days.
neck nice
And
and long.
yeah, no.
Just gently
There's a
zipped
season
and
2 coming
hollowed.
out, and you better believe
You
I'm not
what?
watching it. It's going to be a different crime every season.
Oh, I mean,
Maybe
if it's
feel
made by
the
the same
back of your
people, no, I'm
ribcage
not watching it
moving.
either, but I
Hey, if they do
kinda
like
the
Waco or
idea.
something,
breathe
it'll be
in.
exciting. That can go for
Just
20
relaxing
episodes.
a little
It'll be
further
interesting.
forward each
Jonestown,
time. You breathe
but
out.
not just
comfortable.
there was a murder that one time for 10 episodes.
And then slowly
sum it up
zipping and
in a
hollowing, you're going to rebuild the spine.
Literally. God, it was a terrible show.
And we're going to
That's the
change
weird
legs.
thing about media
So
at the
fold it,
moment.
listening
I like
in,
the fact
take
that
this
they're
leg out again,
condensing
check.
big seasons
It's in
down
line with your
into
hip,
smaller
kneecap
seasons.
facing the
But I
ceiling.
don't like
Place
when
the
they're
foot where you're
taking a
comfortable,
movie and
either
going, we'll just
inside the
make that
calf
into a
or the
small
knee.
season.
If you have enough
Check again that
content,
your
sure,
pelvis
it's
is
fine.
square.
Absolutely, but most of the
Lengthen
time
up
they're
through the
just
top
trying
of
to
your head,
lengthen
zip
things out,
and
and
hollow
you can
as
tell.
you gently
It's like,
relax
no wonder I'm
forward.
Oh, zip and
picky.
hollow.
Elbows
It's no wonder I'm
open,
so picky about what TV
shoulder
shows I
blades
watch.
down in your back, and breathing
Yeah,
into the back of
400.
your rib cage.
Only show I've really like sought out to make sure I watch watches.
Just
you know?
gently relaxing for a little
And
further
motion.
forward each time.
But everything else, I'm like, ugh, I just don't want to.
And then
invest
gently
time
zipping
into
and
that.
Have you
hollowing.
watched
You're going to rebuild the spine to come up nice and
the
tall.
child yet?
Get the leg out in front of you
The,
and just let your legs
Mandalorian.
roll in and out.
Oh God, no!
Just to loosen
I
the
watched like 2 episodes of it. And was like, I might get back to this one day.
I'm I'm waiting until season 2 comes out. I'm gonna binge.
Is
With
it
this
not out?
next exercise,
It
roll
might be,
downs,
but
we're
I'm
going to be
gonna binge
working
the
on
2 seasons
creating
at once.
flexibility and
I'm
strength
just
in your
not going to
spine.
bother.
Now you need a
Unless
wall.
Jackson really
You're going
likes
to
Star
stand
Wars
with your feet about
and
18
Zelda.
inches away
You used
from
to
the
watch
wall
old Star
and with your
Wars.
knees bent as if you're sitting on a
Yeah,
bar
but
stool.
now it's Disney
Now you're
Star
going to be
Wars, and I'm
rolling
not quite
forward.
as
So
into
those
it.
of you that have had a disc injury, you might want to avoid this exercise. And if you have a back problem, you might like to
She says to
slide your
avoid
hands down your leg
all
to give you a
exercises.
greater
I like,
sense of security. And don't
Galactic
go too
Civil
far.
War
If you feel uncomfortable,
a lot.
slowly roll back up again.
I'm not sure
Okay,
I
we're
fully
gonna breathe in to
understand
prepare. Lengthen up
the
through
new
the top
trilogy.
of your head. Breathe out hollow, navel to spine.
Yeah,
Drop
it
your
got a
chin
bit
on your
weird.
chest, and you're
Well,
going to
cool
gently
moments, though.
roll forward.
The final battle
Feeling the
was sick.
I
spine
thought I was
off the wall,
understanding
bone
where they
by
were
bone.
going, but then they changed their
Only as
mind.
far as you can comfortably
And
go.
Ben Solo
You
was a
get down
great
there, let your
character.
head,
I
your
really
shoulders
liked
just
Kylo
hang.
Ren.
Breathe in, breathe
Yeah,
out,
no,
navel
that's
to
like
spine.
most of the people's
Now drop the
like,
tailbone down,
hatred
bring
was
your
him,
pubic
and
bone
I've
The
been
forward.
camera, for some
So
reason,
your
Tori
back
has
comes
decided
back
not to
onto the wall,
work.
bone
So
by
I'm not going to
bone.
fight with it because I just.
Lengthening back
You need
up.
to take out the connection, kind of
Breathe
blow
in
in
to
it and put
prepare,
it back
lengthen
in.
through the top of
I'm
your
not even
head.
gonna try.
Breathe out, navel to spine, drop your chin
This
on
cat
your
even
chest, let
knows
the
he
weight
can't
of your
beat me.
forehead roll you forward.
It's not even going to try. So you take
Healing
your
the spine
33 and a
off the
third
wall.
chance.
You've been watching too much wrestling, have you?
That's
Arms
just the one
hanging
thing
free.
that Chris and I always quote.
Okay.
Dynamath. You need to watch
Breathe out,
Dynamath
navel
if
to
you haven't
spine,
already.
drop your
I tell you what, I do
tailbone
need to
down.
watch. I need to watch
Bring each part
Dark
of the
Side of the
spine back on the
Undertaker's
wall.
thing.
It's boring.
Yeah,
Bone
It's
by
mostly
bone.
him being like, I just want to thank God that I'm still here.
Now,
Oh,
when
I
you're
want to get
comfortable
back
with
in the
that
ring, and he's
exercise,
always
you
wearing
can try
like
it
Blue Lives Matter
freestanding.
shirts.
But
And
once again, we're going to have
Alright,
the
maybe I
knees
should
bent,
just
so
watch
much
Dynamath.
safer for your back.
he's a
Feet
piece
hip
of
width
shit.
apart.
Oh,
It's not the
man.
camera, it's just
Breathe in to
OBS
prepare,
and
lengthen
Windows.
through the top of your head. Breathe out.
As
navel
a
to spine,
combination,
drop
OBS
the
and
chin on your
Windows just
chest, and again, we're
they're
gonna
made to be
roll
compatible
forward, a bit
together,
like a
but there's
rollerblade.
somewhere where one updates and the
Keep
other
the tummy
falls
hollow
behind.
back towards the
Speaking
spine
of updates, there's
throughout.
another fucking Windows update.
Yeah, I know.
breathe.
Every time I come here,
God.
it seems to happen every
Breathe
Wednesday.
in, breathe out. Navel to
I
spine.
update it like
And as if
twice
the
a week, I
wall's still
reckon.
there, drop the
Oh, I
tailbone
reckon?
down.
Someone got
Coming
Aussie
up,
for a
bone
second.
by bone.
I've always been Aussie.
Breathe in, lengthen
just
up
more
through
okay
the top
with it
of your
now.
head. Breathe out, navel
I
to
reckon.
spine. Drop the chin on the chest, and gently rolling forward.
Oh yeah, I bet you I could jump more safety cone hats than
Let
you
everything
could
hang
on my
when you're there.
rollerblades.
Let it
Yeah,
release.
stupid Windows. Every time it
Breathe
updates, it
in,
resets
breathe
some
out.
things.
Navel
and
to
it's
spine.
annoying.
Tori accidentally put a H.
Use the spine like a wheel,
Where?
lengthening up through,
Stupid
so that you're
Windows 10.
unfurling
Yeah, that would that would have also
Nice.
worked. Yeah.
and top.
Did I just cut her off mid-sentence? It almost
Yeah.
sounded like it did.
It did.
But I
So
wasn't
some
paying full
directions for
attention to what she was
standing
saying.
correctly. You want to have your feet
Oh, she's
hip
gonna
width
tell us
apart and
some-
in parallel, and the
some,
weight evenly
sexual
balanced between the
positions
base of
Ooh,
your
yeah.
big toe,
This is what
the
we're here
base of the
for.
small
Guys,
toe, and
get
the
your
centre of
notebooks
your
out. I
head.
got mine.
Now just check that
Already.
you're not locking your knees
Zip
back.
and
You
holler.
want to be nice and soft.
Zip.
The thighs released.
So how do I
the
zip and
pelvis
how
in
do
its
I
neutral
hollow?
position.
Tori,
Just
what does zip
gently
and hollow
zipping
mean?
and hollowing.
Yeah, sure.
A nice long
When you get the old
waist.
There you go,
people-
zipping and
Soft
hollowing.
breastbone,
When you get old people to do
shoulder blades
Pilates-
down, nice big gap between your ears and your shoulders. Your chin should be
How
parallel
do they know when
with
to
the
zip
floor.
and when to hollow and
Just
when to do
imagine
both and
someone
when
is
to do neither?
lengthening you up. They're pulling you up through the top of your head, and there's a tiny weight on your tailbone just pulling you down. So you really feel the length.
Good
through the spine.
morning.
I should.
We're going to an
Too bad it's
exercise
limited
now for
edition.
the
I
upper
need
body.
this
It
every-
brings it
This
into
is-
the correct place.
Wake you up.
We're going to breathe in to prepare and
You know,
lengthen
it
through
didn't
the
smell
top of
very
your
juicy,
head.
but it tastes.
Then as you breathe out, you're
quiet.
going to allow your arms to
None of your
float
oldies would
up,
do it.
shoulder
Yeah, they'd
blades
probably
Zipping
rather
and
come
hollowing.
down,
Yeah.
and lightly
They're like
clasp
buttons, right?
behind your head.
They tell you to
You're
go
then going to
away.
breathe
Oh,
in
wait.
and shrug
I'm
your
not zipping
shoulders
or
up
following
towards your
anything.
ears. Breathe out as you drop them. Breathe in and bring them back so the shoulder blades come together, but you
Sound
should
like a
still be
crow.
able to see your elbows. And then again,
I
as you
can see
breathe
your
out,
underarms.
you're going to slowly lower
If I had
your
a fetish
arms,
for
the
that, I'd be
top of
excited
your head
about that.
lengthening up
But I don't.
as your
So-
arms come down. Okay, we'll do that again.
You
You're
know what
gonna
I
breathe
kind
in
of
to
do
prepare
like?
and lengthen
Just as
through
a,
the
as
spine.
a
As you
fashion thing,
breathe
not as a
out,
sexual
zipping
thing.
and hollowing,
I
you
like
allow
it
your
when
arms
girls
to
dye their
float
underarms.
up, shoulder blades
Yeah.
dropping down.
Yeah, I
Lightly clasp
don't see
behind
why
your
it needs to
head.
be. I keep telling
Breathe in as you
um,
shrug your shoulders
she has
up,
grey in her hair. She's one of them.
out as you drop
Exactly.
them. in as you bring the shoulder blades back and together. Don't let your upper body
I keep
arch.
telling Sam not
And
to
then
shave
breathe
her.
out
She doesn't have to do
as
it.
you
Like, she's like,
slowly
oh,
lower
go
the
shave her. I'm like,
arms, the
just
top
don't.
of your
I
head.
tell Tori the same
popping
thing. I'm
up,
like, you don't have to.
walk out of a bottom.
If like for whatever reason you're doing
Just
it,
once more. Allow
like
your arms
It
to
doesn't- you
float
could just
up
not.
as
It
you
doesn't
breathe
disgust
out.
me in
No.
any sort of way. Like,
anyone who
sexual,
cares,
physical,
like,
anything.
why is it any of their business? If I cared, why is it my fucking business?
Out
Like,
and let
There is
them
that,
drop.
but I do
In as you
like it
bring
when
the
it's
shoulder
solid.
blades
I
together,
think that's
opening
kind
the
of cute.
chest.
I haven't
And then
seen
out
it
as your
live,
arms come
unfortunately. I've only
down,
seen it in like
lengthening
fashion
out
things.
oh, I've
Like,
definitely seen it.
Look at me.
I would have seen it at one of Mikhail's parties, I imagine.
Yeah, Bree used to do it, but I never saw her do it. I've just seen her on Facebook.
The simple version of the single leg stretch. First of
Oh,
all,
she's
check
wearing all
that
black
you're in
now.
neutral.
Oh,
You're going to breathe in
black.
wide
This one's
and
called the
full
Johnny
to prepare.
Cash.
As you breathe
I'll
out, zip
wear
up
it
and
for the
hollow
guys
and gently
who
fold one knee at a
died.
time up towards your chest.
I'll
Take
wear it
hold
for the people who
just
ain't
below the
around.
knee with both hands. Your upper body stays open, shoulder blades down into your back. Breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, zip up and hollow and slowly straighten one leg straight up into the air.
Oh, I'm
Breathe
sorry.
in as
I
the
didn't
knee
get that
returns.
before. I
Change
missed
your
your
hand
reference.
position.
Please don't Google
As you
that.
breathe out, zip up
Yeah,
and hollow
that was
and
good.
straighten
Yeah.
the leg. Breathe in
I'll
as you
catch up.
come back. Change
that in the public
hands.
domain? I'd
Breathe
love to
out,
watch
zip
that
and
movie.
hollow and
She
extend the
wears
leg
black
into
on
the
the
air.
outside, because black
Breathe in
is
as
how
it
she
returns.
feels on
As you
the
breathe out,
inside.
zip and hollow and gently straighten the legs.
All right,
Staying in
Morris,
neutral.
settle down.
Breathe in as you come back. When you've mastered that version, a slightly more advanced version,
You should stay
which
away
means
from those
curling the
rocks.
upper body up
Should I
off
cry?
the floor. Breathe in to prepare as you breathe out. Zip up and
I
hollow
love
and
Morrissey
straighten
references.
the leg. In as the
If
leg
something
comes
references
back.
and parodies
As you
Morrissey,
breathe out,
it's
zip
just
and
the
hollow
best.
as you straighten the leg. Your chin is just
Did-
gently
did I
tucked
mention I
forward.
cried?
Your upper body stays soft
Look at
and
Mike
open.
Nelson.
I cried.
Your shoulder blades down into your back. Let's add the arm movement in now. With the next out breath,
Yeah.
change the hands over. You're going
He
to
really
put
likes
the
those rocks.
outside or the outside of your calf and the inside of your
You should
knee.
probably stay away from
Elbows
those
stay
rocks. Why has he got a
open.
bandage
Breathe
on his
out as you
nipple?
straighten the leg into the air. Breathe in as the leg returns. Change hands. Breathe out, zipping and hollowing and straighten. Now,
Oh,
the
you're
lower
starting
your
to
leg
off
is,
now,
the
James.
Said
harder
it.
this
Hollow.
is. So if we now move on to the slightly more advanced version, your leg will be lower.
James, how about, did I
You're
tell you that I
extending
actually
the
went
leg
and
on
saw
the
him
out breath.
live?
And then
like
to make
a
it a
year or
little bit
two
harder
ago?
still,
he cry?
we're going to turn
He
the leg
didn't cry,
out.
but he did show me.
Stay
he
in
normally
neutral
cries during,
and stay zipped and hollowed.
what song
You're
was it?
breathing wide and full into
Zip
your
and hollow.
sides. Your chin is just gently tucked forward, but
He
your
did
neck
show us
and your
lots and
upper
lots of,
body stay quite
vertical
released.
of,
When you've
like,
done 10
of course you did.
repetitions with
slaughterhouses
each leg,
and stuff.
To make it
slowly
hungry.
lower your head,
We did
zipping
have
and hollowing,
cheeseburgers after
return the feet to the floor.
I went to
one at a
Adelaide
time,
once, and they
and just gently let your head roll.
and there was
on
these
one
people.
side,
I was at a Smash tournament, and outside
through
the
the
Smash tournament, there were these
centre,
people, and they were like,
to the
"Hey,
other,
we'll give you like $5
and back
if
to
you
the
can watch
centre
this whole video." Like that was the whole thing, and I was like, $5, all right, I'm in. And so I sat down and I watched the video, and it was just
Sit up,
slaughterhouses and
to
stuff.
lie
And they're
on
like,
your
"How do you
front
feel
legs
after that?"
width apart
I was
in
like,
parallel,
hungry.
Your arms by your side,
And they gave me the
palms
$5
facing
and
your
said, "I
body.
bet you'll think
Breathe
twice
in
before you
wide
go
and
back to
full.
McDonald's." And
Breathe
I'm
out,
like,
zip
"Well,
and
yeah,
hollow
because there's a
and
noodle
slide
shop
the
right there that
shoulder
has like
blades
a
down your back
half
to
price
raise the
beef
upper body.
They got
Breathing
beef hung
in and
beef
out.
noodles.
noodles. I'm going in there right now,
Arms
and
down,
off I went
shoulder
and got
blades
some beef
down, keep
noodles,
your
and it was
straight down,
delicious.
breathing in as you lower. And breathe out. Zip and hollow. Arms sliding down
Zip
your
and
legs,
hollow.
shoulder blades down.
Jesus, I nearly had a beer
And
in this
breathing
one.
in as you return.
That's alright.
And breathe out. Zip
This is the kind
and
of beer that you
shoulder
drink.
blades down.
Yeah.
The back of
When-
the neck long, top of the head length.
So
and
when
round,
someone's
breathing
like,
in as you
when you're
lower.
drinking with someone who only wants to
And
drink
breathe
light
out.
beer,
Zip
and you just
hollow.
want to
Slide
get
the
wasted
shoulder
to
blades
stop
down,
dealing
long,
with their
long
like,
body.
oh
Breathing
yeah,
in
I
as
drink
you
so much
return to
beer,
the floor.
and you just want to stop listening. This is the kind of beer that
You
you
know what I
drink.
found out? Every time they say Bud Light in America, they're not talking about the fact
It's
that
low
it's only-
calories or whatever,
Yeah, it's
carbs.
low calories, not low alcohol. Like what? When we say light in Australia, we mean.
But that said,
it's
I'm
weak
pretty
as
sure,
piss.
like if you go and look at like low calorie stuff and low carb beers here, they generally are weaker as well.
Yeah, they're like having sex in a leaky canoe. They're fucking close to water. Sorry, that's my American beer reference. It's from Monty Python, I think. So that's the end of the Pilates. We got this little thing
Oh,
here.
that's
right?
cool.
Yeah, I love me some bad computer graphics. Telstar.
I'm actually going to note this down because I'm going to start writing down anytime there's any of these.
Yeah,
In fact,
you can
on
do all
the back
intros.
page.
That's the only reason I'm interested in watching all of my, the bootlegged movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to watch all of those sort of things. On the back page, you're going to put all the intros. Shouldn't you put the intros on the front page?
But it's an outro.
No. So, interesting. Today was Food Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a little bit of trouble trying to find enough content for Food Day until I decided to expand my own brain horizons. There is logo collections on YouTube, and they're pretty fun to watch as well.
Oh!
I didn't see this. I don't think I taped this, so yay! Leave the bars on for a while. Oh, they're gone.
The bars are gone.
Damn it.
Sorry, headphone users, and rip to you.
So, while I was looking down in my shed full of VHS, I came across this tape. I wish you had your other cam still. But it just says...
Sorry.
It just says bread on it.
Ooh.
And I'm like, ooh, bread. Ooh, bread. I like bread.
This is the kind of tape that we keep. This is the...
Ooh, bread.
Wait! Before you put that in.
Do you want to put it in? Because I don't know if we should put it in.
Oh, we don't know what it is?
Oh, I know what it is.
Is that the porn tape?
No, it's not porn. No, we won't get in trouble for watching it, but it might be one of those things that might get us taken down off YouTube if it's one of those things. I'll tell you what bread is. What are you about to say?
I'm going to take a photo of the tape and post it and be like, what's on bread?
What's on bread?
Can I see that? There we go. I got the photo.
So I put it in and I watched it with Chris. It's an hour and a half tape. It's not long play, but bread is a UK TV show sitcom.
Oh.
And it's 3 episodes. I mean, Sam watched them, and they're like, oh, what's he like? Oh, you know what he's like. Oh, what's he like? It's not funny at all. But when I put it in, as soon as I put it in, it comes up with the intro of the show. Would you like to put it in?
Let's just watch the intro. Let's just watch the intro.
Let's watch the intro of the show. You know, it's part of food, right? It's bread. Bread! I love... As soon as you put this in, there's no space. See this little bit of tape at the very start? That is already recorded on. So as soon as you put it in, it comes up with a chicken.
Chicken?
It comes up with a chicken!
Chicken?
Chickens.
Chickens. Thank you.
Alright.
This way.
Let's watch the intro of bread. So I was searching up stuff. I'm like, what the hell is bread? What's on bread?
That's cute though.
It is cute. I like it. Bread. Like making bread out of nothing but air.
Did you research the show at all?
No, I didn't give a shit enough. I'm like,
Fair
that's a show. But there is a picture that I've got, if you want to ever see it, of all the bread people now they're older.
Is there anybody notable in it? Like
No.
anybody who went on to do anything?
You want to talk about that kind of research? No. Hey, that's it.
Cool. So is it sketch comedy or is it something else?
No, it's not sketch comedy. It's a sitcom. Situational comedy.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. I'm not interested in that. I hate sitcoms.
No, watch it. Watch at least the first episode.
Fine.
I mean, you've got the tape now. You can watch it.
What if I get addicted to it and watch the whole thing?
It's only an hour and a half. What do you mean, like
hate it.
finding the rest of it?
Is that the case there, though?
Oh, yeah. Gotta put it back in that case. That's one of the ones that we got from the old recyclers joint.
That don't have tapes anymore?
That don't have to, I went and visited them. Alright, so we did breakfast. We had a little bit of bread and jam for brunch or whatever. Let's do lunch.
Let's do lunch.
We're going to do something in the microwave.
I remember this.
Sharp microwave cooking video.
I remember this.
So the Sharp microwave cooking video is
It's the same brand as that camera that we haven't got the tape out of yet.
it's got ads on it. It's an instructional video.
Yes!
And there's ads in it for other Sharp products. So here we can have a look.
Is it like awkward throwaways? Like, now see what else you can get from Sharp.
No, it's not that bad. But, and it's got pictures of food on it. But so it's presented by a lady named Shanae Hickman.
Mm-hmm.
She's been married 3 different times.
That all?
I found her ABN number.
Did you call her?
I did.
Was she great?
I like her. And it's also presented by a girl named Desley Stalhut. Desley Stalhut.
Stulhut.
Shanae was a presenter.
Was.
Where you going? You got to pee?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting my wrestling mask.
Wrestling mask. Why so?
I kind of want to put a mask on.
Because you're drunk already.
No, because I don't know. Just having it there, I remember that I have it more, and I'm more likely to actually wear it.
You didn't even wear it for the Santo movie yesterday.
I know, because it wasn't there then.
No, yes, it was. Anyway, Shanae actually did ads and stuff. She did ads for like a couple of dresses as well as Sharp products, and then she did this video as well. But Desley Stalhut,
Yeah.
she's just one of the people who owned Sharp.
Oh.
So she's like completely...
Can you get our camera working?
But yeah, she's completely not a presenter. But what... So it even shows as well. Like she's more awkward in front of a camera, and then Shanae's a presenter. But Shanae went on to become a talker about talking.
A talker about talk.
She taught people how to...
Did you teach the Sharp lady how to talk on camera?
Yeah. That's what she does. Like, she teaches people how to talk on camera.
She does, like, media training?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Anyway,
I need that.
I did call her, but I tell you, I got another surprise for you.
I like surprises sometimes. The phone tape. The phone tape!
Let's see if this works. I don't know if it works. Now, you have to press pause as soon as this phone call's up. I think I put my phone calls on a VHS so we don't have to deal with actual media bullshit. And also...
Is it rewound?
It should be...
I'll try anyway.
You should just... Okay, yeah, rewind to the start, but you're going to have to press pause when it's finished because there's more than one phone call on here for today.
Okay.
And we'll have to put it back in.
Okay. Alright. Shall we get this one going?
Press play. Press play on my phone call. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it's worked! Now, does it have sound, though? It's got sound! Yes! We don't have to deal with technical shite.
Hello, Shani speaking.
Is it really quiet?
Hello, Shanae. My name is Robert Marshall. I do a small internet show where called Obscure Tape Time, where I kind of look up old videotapes. Are you the same Shanae that appeared on the Sharp microwave cooking home video back a long time ago?
Yes, I am.
Ah, brilliant! I have found you. Oh, you don't know how happy that makes me feel. Do you have a few minutes to talk to me? I'm not going to take up too much of your time.
Could you phone back in? I'm just in the middle of doing some caramelized onions.
Oh,
Do you think you could
in the microwave, maybe?
No, actually, on the stove top.
Oh, no! Alright.
Do you think you could phone back in 5 or 10 minutes?
I would gladly call you back in 5 or 10 minutes.
And Robert, what is your company, did you say?
It's not really a company. We're just a dodgy little local local internet show called Obscure Tape Time. We're not big.
I like that word, dodgy.
Yeah, we're totally dodgy. We're Australian. We're from where you are. You're from Sydney. We're from down in Victoria and Geelong. It's all good.
Okay.
I'll let you caramelize your onions, and I'll ring you back in 10 minutes. Is that cool?
Thank you.
All right.
Yes,
I'll call you back soon.
Bye.
Quick, press pause. Onions.
So what, you didn't call back? Or...
Oh, I called back. We'll watch the rest of the interview.
Okay, it's cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. How
That's
cool is that? I like the fact that they asked to call back because that means we do get the cliffhanger in. Yeah, I worked it out. We can put our things on video and it's easier. We don't have to deal with shite.
This cost us $2.
It was worth every one of those $2.
Every one of them.
Because I learned how to cook in the microwave. Making bread out of nothing at all. Whoops. It's in my brain now.
The exciting conclusion of the...
Yeah, you do.
This fantastic phone
We used to
segment.
boil a billy to make a cup of tea and bake ourselves a damper
Now we can use the
when we had
microwave.
company. But now
Jolly
Australia's
good.
cooking with a brand new energy.
I'd rather be with my guests than stuck in the
There she
kitchen.
is.
My sharp microwave cooks vegetables in just minutes. Nothing could be simpler. Nothing could be simpler. My Sharp Acceler uses two cooking
She's been on
energies,
TV.
microwave and fan force heat.
Not much.
Let me get at that crackling.
Apparently
So
she
it
did a
roasts
few ads.
beautifully in
And
half
that's it.
the time.
Yeah,
half the
she
time
has
you'd
that.
expect
like
my
that.
sharp microwave
She's been on
turns
TV
frozen
and
food into...
in the like
Dinner's
ads
ready.
that she's
Wouldn't be
done.
without it.
You can tell.
In fact, the Sharp's
Ah!
the only oven we use, so it made sense to have it built in.
With Sharp, you get free cooking
Sure.
lessons,
Oh, this is
free
like-
recipes.
Oh, never
It's no
mind.
wonder
That
Sharp
one
is
he was
Australia's
using there was one of the
best-selling
like a
No, they explained
an
how to use
actual
all
oven
sorts
and
of ones.
microwave as well.
Some
yeah.
of them work.
Dory's mum has one of those, and it's kind of cool.
Hey, it's simply the best.
Can I just say it's kind of rude, but they can't quite have been the best if they're not really around that much anymore. They used to make like washing machines, maybe.
People kept getting cuts
Hi,
because they were too
I'm
sharp.
Sinead Hickman. Cooking with microwave energy
She
is
does
so
have a
simple and
sultry-
quick. It's no wonder it's revolutionized our way of
Yes.
thinking in the kitchen.
Nice.
Microwave cooking is cleaner and healthier too. Anyone can
Is
cook
it?
delicious and nourishing meals
Is it healthier?
like
I
this
don't know.
without having
What
to
is
spend
that?
hours in the kitchen preparing and cleaning.
What is that? What do you make? Don't just say like this and
Sharp
pull it out.
microwave cooking. It's
Like
a world
This
of delicious
thing
food
that I
I made
made.
a-
combined with
I
the
made a thing.
ease and simplicity
some
which
stuff.
your new Sharp microwave will bring you. It'll save you time and effort in the kitchen.
I don't know if I would really do meat like
It's
that
simply
in the
the
microwave.
It's simply the best.
Okay.
Sharp is the leading brand in microwave ovens in Australia. Did you know that there are more Sharp ovens in
Did
Australian
you know you
homes than
can
any other
brown meat
brand?
in the
And Sharp
microwave?
want to help us
I
all
did.
enjoy this brilliant new cooking energy.
I just wouldn't do
Look at
it.
the
I am in the
size of
Sharp
that
test
thing.
kitchen, and I'd like you to meet Desley,
In the shop
senior
test
economist
kitchen?
from
She's
Sharp.
making the thing
In
that
this
she
video,
pulled out
Desley and I will
before.
explain everything you need to know
What's
about
in it?
microwave ovens.
We'll show you how they work, the cookware and utensils you'll
So yeah,
need,
she's actually
and
one
any
of the
special
Sharp
techniques and
executives sort
helpful
of thing.
hints.
Huh.
We'll cover some of the questions people ask often
Why
about
did she not just
microwave
hire
cooking.
someone to be in the
Desley
video?
will take us through
She
some
did,
recipes,
but then
And
she
an
was in it
advanced
as well.
class,
and I'll help you prepare a dinner party.
and some
There's a
special
thing about
tips
the
for those
80s
of us
where
who've chosen one of
people
Sharp's
always
Excella
would put so
convection
much makeup
microwave
on,
ovens.
they all look for
There's a
ladies.
huge range of Sharp
Australia's
ovens,
biggest export is
compact
boomerangs.
and family size,
their
to
biggest
suit everyone's
import.
budget and pocket. All have been carefully designed for Australian homes, and some of Sharp's original
Dingoes.
features,
Got
like the
him.
carousel
I missed you,
turntable,
not scones.
are now standards in the
I missed
marketplace.
you.
Shani and I hope that this video will
I
help you
love
and your
how
friends
Australian
make the
this
most of
lady
your
is.
Sharp microwave oven.
Oh yeah? Shiny.
Ew, fish.
Yeah, you can do popcorn in the microwave too. Hey? Oh yeah?
I reckon.
Mom says! I mean, I'm sure if you knew how to use it properly, you could do
Welcome
I
to the
feel
world of
like you
microwave
would need an
cooking.
expensive
It's
microwave
exciting
because
and
I
a
feel
little
like these
different at
days they are
first,
literally
but
just
soon
heating
you'll find it becomes
machines if you
second
buy a
nature.
cheap one.
Not even
a very
that.
quick and easy
No,
way
they
to
are.
cook.
Not an even heating
before
machine.
you
No,
put
it's not an
the
even
Sharp
heating
microwave
So
machine.
you
out
gotta
of the
take it
box,
out, stir
please
it,
read the
put it back
unpacking
in, do it
instructions
again.
carefully.
And then you have to stir it
Once
again just to make
unpacked,
sure
the
that
oven
those
door
bits
opens
didn't
by pressing a
get stuck
button
in the
like
middle,
this.
frozen still.
Something
or a
something
similar
that
latch
I've
on the
always
door.
said is I like having a
Inside
microwave
you will
around
find
so I
your
don't
Sharp
mind
carousel
reheating my food.
turntable,
But you do not cook in the microwave.
your cookery book,
You only reheat things you've already cooked. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
the operation manual for your oven,
Oh dear.
Oh,
the service directory,
Hi, buddy.
that was a double triple kiss.
and your registration card entitling you to join the Sharp Microwave
no, it's
Owners Club. Your
Good
carousel
deal.
turntable was designed by Sharp to ensure even cooking. Put the carousel turntable into the oven like this.
She's taking Jackson for a visit.
For what?
To visit somebody.
Ooh, we got visits. Don't you eat my face.
Next,
It's going to happen a lot. I
make a
think.
cup of coffee, sit down in front of your oven and thoroughly read your
There's
manual.
going to be a lot of people
It's
who are
well
like,
worth the few minutes
hey,
it takes.
we want to meet your baby now.
Sharp has
Well,
consulted
yeah, Sam's
design
like-
specialists to check the ease of operation and appearance of your Sharp oven, so it's best suited to Australian conditions.
Damn,
If your
James.
Sharp
Size
oven has
it
touch
down.
controls like this one, it will also have a digital
Sit
display
down
which will light when you
and
switch the
shut
power
up.
on, flashing a row of 8s. To set the
A
clock,
row of
just
8.
press the clear pad,
I don't want to put on for 88 minutes and 88 seconds.
Press
then
clear.
the clock pad.
Click.
Now enter the time of day, like this.
The time of day.
I don't have the time of day.
Now press the clock again to lock the time in.
Click.
Depending on which sharp oven you've chosen, you may have auto touch pads like this. Some sharp ovens have rotary controls which set the time and power. Perhaps you also have special controls to combine convection cooking with microwave power, or extra pads to activate special features. In any case, the operation is simple. Thanks.
Chester.
Just pop the food into the oven,
Chester.
close the door, set the cooking time, set the power level, medium-high for this one,
Medium
and then
high
press
for this
start.
What is it, a quiche?
The oven starts
I like
cooking.
quiche.
No,
The
it's
signal
potatoes.
goes off at the end of the time and
Potatoes?
the oven
Look at all
switches
those
off.
taters.
It's
It's a
that
lot of
easy.
taters.
It's that
Is
Meow.
it safe
Any
to
questions?
open the door while the oven is on?
Yes. All microwave activity
Yes.
stops when the oven
Yeah,
door
wrong.
is opened or the stop pad is touched. During a cooking program, the first pressure on the open door button
Stop
or
meowing,
latch
you're not a kid.
stops all microwave activity. It takes more pressure to actually open the door. So microwave cooking is perfectly safe. In fact, all microwave ovens must conform to strict regulations before they can be sold.
Yes.
Let's spend a moment or two talking about the microwaves themselves, what they
So
are and how
longest
they
tape.
work.
Yep.
Microwaves are
This is our longest
high-frequency
version.
electromagnetic waves, similar to
Are we
those that
this one
carry
for an hour and a
radio
half
and
then?
television
No,
through
it's
the air
only
to your receiver. Now, microwaves love
an hour
moisture,
or so,
and there's
45
moisture
minutes.
in all food. The
Oh, yes, it is
microwaves
a variety
actually
show.
excite the water molecules in
deliberately made it
food
that way.
until they vibrate at an incredible rate, so fast that they create heat
We didn't get a
right there
spooky
in the food
special, so
itself.
we get this instead.
That's why the oven
get to
doesn't
do
get
this.
hot when you microwave it.
variety.
Quite a blessing in summer. But
They
beware,
vibrate at
the
an
dish you're
incredible
cooking
rate.
in may well get hot, thanks
Just
to the
like
hot
the
food on it.
cartoons at the end
It
of the
depends
show
on
when
the
they all
cooking
laugh.
time, but keep an oven glove handy just in case. Thanks, Leslie.
Just in case.
Incidentally, if you haven't tasted vegetables cooked in a
They're not
microwave
gloves.
oven, you're in for a real treat.
You're in for a real
Perfectly
treat.
done. Microwaving means they retain all flavour, colour and goodness.
When you're cooking, the microwaves are trapped inside by the metal walls and the metal mesh on the door. They can't penetrate metal, they just bounce off it. That's why you don't use metal dishes in a microwave oven, because the microwaves can't pass through it to get to the food.
Show
However,
us.
there is a need for the use
Yeah.
of aluminium foil, as we'll
I
see
put my
later
coffee
on.
cup in the microwave and it turned out that it had metal and it started
What's
to
the
explode.
soft
It'll
thumping
do that.
sound
And now
in
it's
my
got a
oven?
black mark.
You'll hear that soft thump thump
problem?
when your oven is operating on any
Soft
power
as
setting
silk
except
puppy.
high. It's just the sound of the microwave oven cutting in and out. It's quite normal.
Answer. It's the sound of the microwave oven
A
cutting
fundamental
in and out.
but important feature of sharp microwave ovens is the variable power that allows you to do everything from defrost to slow cooking to reheating to baking. To demonstrate, I'll slip this neon light display into the oven. These lights respond to the microwaves and will illuminate so you can see the microwave pattern.
Yeah?
Let's try medium low.
Medium low. Oh, yeah.
Medium low for this one.
As you can see,
not the
100% power comes on at first.
What is she microwaving?
Then
That's
cuts
cool.
out,
It's like a UFO.
then cuts back in. It's just like turning the gas down on the stove. This is when you hear that soft
Yeah, Christmas
thump, thump.
microwave.
Now let's try high. See the difference? The lights remain on because the power is continuous. With Sharp's variable
Nice
power,
one, Chester.
you can control the cooking power just as you do
Nice
with a
one,
conventional oven.
All right. A lot of people first decide on a microwave oven for the convenience of fast defrosting, and that's certainly a great advantage, though by no means the only one. All Sharp microwaves defrost very efficiently, and your cookbook gives you the correct times and power settings.
I find
Or
when you
if your oven
defrost things in
features
the
Sharp's
microwave, they
Compu
kinda get dry
defrost,
edges.
it's all done automatically
Depends
for
on when
you.
defrost it for
Just
and at what
cover any
power.
thin
You'd have
edges
to go
or
on, like,
fatty
a
areas
super
as
low
I've
setting.
done with a
I
little
have
foil.
different settings on my microwave.
Place
You've
the
got a
food
cheap microwave.
in a baking
It is.
dish and place into the oven.
You need to get a Sharp.
I do need to get a Sharp.
She put foil on that. You can't put that in a microwave these days. No microwave.
Compu defrost will automatically thaw frozen meat using the pre-programmed
Pretty much,
times
they all
and
go
variable
zzz,
powers.
zzz, and go
We've
zappy
done
zap.
a lot of work to make sure your oven is programmed for the best results to suit Australian needs.
Yeah.
Firstly, press the Compu defrost pad. Then the number that applies to the food, such as number 3 for chicken.
It's my wrestling mask you're licking. You have to wash it.
Then we
now.
place in the weight, and our chicken weighs 1.4 kilos. So we place in 1, then 4, and then the start pad. The oven displays the total defrost time and calls you at different stages during the program to remove the thawed pieces or turn meat over.
Before we actually look at a few recipes, there are some basic cooking hints to explain.
They're going to show
Like
us
the way to
recipes.
arrange food
Yeah.
for microwave cooking.
Yeah, this is a complete...
That's a good place to start. You see, microwave ovens cook food from the outside to the centre.
Oh.
So when we arrange food in a dish, we always place the thicker portions to the outside with the smaller, less meaty ends to the inside.
Keeps your tongue out of my mouth.
With my vegetables here, the softer ones that need less cooking are in the centre, and the harder ones are around the outside of the dish.
Harder ones.
And the food looks so
carrots.
good like that, you can take it straight from the oven to the table.
Now, our chicken is perfectly defrosted, so I'll just give it a dash of soy sauce for colouring.
Okay.
Okay.
Soy,
that about?
Worcestershire, barbecue,
colouring.
and any special browning sauces
You
are
just said
fine.
so. God.
Some people like to baste with honey or butter, or you can sprinkle paprika to bring up the colour. We don't use metal containers in a microwave oven, but a little foil
Paprika
can be
goes on
used to shield fine edges of the food to prevent overcooking. I'll just leave this foil on the wings and leg tips for at least part of the cooking time, but just make sure the foil doesn't touch the wall of the oven. Okay, another
Otherwise,
hint, and this is one of the questions I'm asked
Zap.
most
Black
often.
holes.
Yes, you do cover food in a microwave to absorb fatty spatters from chicken or bacon, for instance. Otherwise, the rule is if you would cover the food on the stove
hell
and
is
cover it
that?
in your microwave too, and plastic wraps handy for this, and it saves on washing up. Another point worth remembering
just
is that
coloured
all foods
paper?
continue to cook at the end of the cooking
Could've
time
worked that out
due
myself.
to stored heat in the food.
Never seen it.
Therefore, it's best to allow a few minutes standing time to
Never
ensure
seen
an even temperature, especially with meat.
Any questions?
Is it safe to
Is it
eat
safe to
food
eat?
straight
No.
from the microwave?
Yes.
It's perfectly okay to eat any food straight from the oven, but roasted meat carves
let all
better
the-
after a
the
few minutes
radiation
standing
come
time.
I've never
The amount of
cooked
time
anything in
actually
the
needed for cooking will always depend on the amount of food. If a recipe is doubled, then almost double the time and test the results. You can always add more time if necessary. If your Sharp microwave features a sensor temp, the probe will automatically cook your roasts for you. Simply insert the probe sideways into the meat, like this, away from any fat and bone, and connect the other end into the top of the oven.
Wait, I didn't know chickens needed to be plugged in. What is this?
Cool, I guess.
Why do you need to plug the chicken in?
What?
She plugged the
Close the
chicken
oven
in!
door. Now press the sensor
The
temp
chicken's
pad.
plugged into the microwave.
I
The
suppose
number
that's to heat
applicable
up the
to the
middle.
food you're cooking, which is number 6 for chicken,
Watch.
and press start. The probe works out the correct internal temperature for each food and lets you know when it's done.
That's insane. She plugged her food in, dude.
Can you use an oven bag in a microwave oven?
Certainly.
No.
I
Pay
often
attention
use
to
them.
this.
Just add a tablespoon of flour to stop the bag from
I'm not very
bursting.
good at this.
Add food and secure it with an elastic band or string, not those metal twist ties. Then pop the bag in your casserole or roasting dish.
Thanks, Arch.
He
There's
just
another
loves
really
to
great
love,
feature
doesn't
on
he?
sharp ovens,
I don't
like
mind,
this
but
one
he
we
did
call
it while I was
sensical.
drinking.
It actually
he loves to
senses
love.
the correct cooking time and power for a wide range of foods. Cooking
Yeah,
vegetables,
we
for
gotta connect the
instance.
chicken to the synth. Get the sound of
Nice.
chicken.
That sounds great. It's a great idea.
I'd love to hear the sound.
You
of
just
What does
press the
chicken
sensor
sound
cook
like?
pad, Number one for vegetables.
Hammer.
then the
Run,
start
run,
pad,
run.
and then
Run,
your
run
oven does the
away.
rest.
We could probably convert it to an audio connection.
How long does a chicken take to cook?
What's a jack?
6
A
years.
good guide for chicken is 10 minutes per 500 grams on high.
Oh, oh, get your tongue out of my mouth. Trying to pour beer.
How long for other meats?
Most other meats will
Not
take
going
10
there,
minutes
buddy.
on high, then 10 minutes per 500 grams on medium high. But of course, it depends whether you like your meat rare, medium, or well done. So check your sharp microwave cookbook for all the details. And
Magnetic
remember,
field synth, I love it.
overcooked meat is tough.
Wouldn't that just be like a Thurman?
What if meat is seasoned?
Bread-based seasonings don't need extra cooking time. A raw meat seasoning
I
will
saw
need
a video of
another
a
5
guy,
minutes per
a bunch of
500
guys
grams.
doing like that. They had like these light sensors that would make sound. They could like run it across like black and white stripes to make guitar sounds, and these other guys were like tapping.
take a look at
CRT
some of the
monitors and
simpler
just making
cooking
jump
hints.
sounds and stuff.
Let's
Yeah, I
start with
saw
poached
that.
eggs.
That was
Ideally,
cool.
eggs should be at room
The
temperature,
CRT band. They're great.
and a few
Don't cook
toothpick
eggs in the
marks helps with the
microwave.
popping.
I cooked an egg in a microwave once.
Dishes such
It
as these,
exploded.
eggs
It
and
did.
muffin
Didn't
pans
eat it.
are ideal, and we'll just cover them and cook
And
for
then
50
you
seconds
crack
per
6
egg on
cars an
medium.
egg.
Now it's time to crack this cause on me.
For 6 eggs, this works out to be about 5 minutes.
Maybe
Bacon
we should
is
watch
just
that one
great
day
in the
as a
microwave
special.
oven. Place some paper toweling over the bacon
Gotta put it on
rashers
VHS
and cook
though.
for
I can do that.
approximately 1 minute per rasher.
If I get another,
You may like it cooked a little more, but you'll
converter
soon
cable
work
for
out
my
times to suit your own
I've got a
taste.
splitter at home.
I know I need a converter from what's it called?
One of the best uses for a
Anyway,
microwave oven is
Didn't
reheating,
I buy you
and
one
a
of
typical
those?
example would
A
be some
converter
dinners.
for
Just
no,
cover
not to.
and heat for
I need a
approximately
converter
1.5 to
for
2
direct
minutes
input or
on
whatever it's
medium
called.
high.
I don't know. It's another kind of display port. I need a display port to HDMI converter.
Okay.
That's what I need before I can do that.
The flavour and colour is as if you've just cooked it. And these plate stakers are a great idea if heating more than one dish, but you may have to rearrange the layers for more even heating.
Hot drinks. Aye,
Drinks
yeah,
can be
yeah.
made in the cups you are serving them in. We've just added a generous tablespoon of Milo and mixed in 1 cup of milk.
Shit.
I love it how there's everyone always says the brand name of
We'll
that.
heat these
No
two
one will
mugs for
ever
3
say
minutes
malt
on
drink
high.
Or chopped malt drink. Even in
Yeah, but you
sharp.
hate brand name association, and I just don't care.
I do hate brand name
Baked
association, but
potatoes,
it's funny
pumpkin,
that
onion,
like
etc.
even in a
can be cooked
branded
in the
But also,
juices
other
from the
malt drinks
roast
don't
meat.
taste as good as Milo.
These are the
Milo is
juices
different.
from
It's
the
like
chicken
saying
we
that
cooked
Coca-Cola
earlier.
is just your
And we
average
darken
cola.
the juices with
It's
a little
not.
Parisian
It's very
essence.
different.
And
Yeah.
I'll just toss
With
these
Pepsi.
vegetables
I
in.
love Pepsi. I bought Pepsi creamy soda yesterday.
I like the mango one.
I do too, and I wanted that, but the creamy soda was on special.
These
and
can
they
be
didn't
cooked
have
during the
mango
standing
one.
time of your roast meats.
NQR Life.
And for this quantity,
Yeah.
we'll cook for approximately
That's where we
15
need to
minutes
go.
on
It'll go
high
cheap
and then
eventually.
check.
Yeah. I wish there was something you could do
A
with
white
like old
sauce is
black
so
bottles of
easy in the
Pepsi.
microwave oven. We have a
You
tablespoon
can
of
put
melted
them in
butter, a tablespoon
pot,
of
reduce them
flour,
down into
and I'll
a syrup
just
and
gradually
stir
add
the
1
chicken
cup
with
of
them.
milk.
Oh,
Like a
would you
caramel
like
syrup.
some lime Pepsi then?
Well, you want me to make you some lime chicken, lime Pepsi chicken?
I don't know. Just
Then we'll
probably
cook
still
our
have a
white
shitload
sauce
of
for
bottles
3
of that,
minutes or until thickened and season with salt and
They
pepper.
went flat.
Yeah, reduce it down to syrup and make it.
To thaw and heat a
Make it a
frozen
paste.
supermarket item is just so quick. We have some
pour
lasagna
it into
here,
your next
and I'll
beer.
just place some parmesan cheese over the top.
Pour it into
You
your
may
next beer.
heat the lasagna in the shallow metal
maybe.
container
That's
it
not
comes
bad,
in,
actually.
or you may like to transfer it to a serving dish. Remember,
It'll
the
be a while
metal
before I
must
get
be
another
shallow
thing
with a
now.
large area of the food
I have
exposed.
to get rid of the
This
current
will take
batches.
about 8 minutes on medium-high from the frozen
The last
state.
2 batches have been a disaster, so I'm pretty down about it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it's gone. I'm tipping it down the sink. It's not drinkable.
Confectionery is so easy in your sharp microwave oven. You can have Rocky Road, peanut brittle, French chocolates ready in half the time with half the mess.
You can do
See a
what?
cookbook for the recipes, but make sure you use a large bowl.
We don't have one.
As toffee does rise
Give
and
me
bubble
one.
as it's cooking.
I'm sure we can
Isn't
find
it
one in
easy?
the shop somewhere.
I suggest you practice using your microwave as often as possible.
Eggs,
from
but where's
word
the
go.
wegs?
I did.
Not
And
yet.
soon you'll be
We've
as
gotta wait till
confident with
December.
microwave cooking
We're gonna do
as you
a
are with your traditional
Pyramid
style.
Scheme episode in December.
Commercial Christmas.
Commercial
Meat
Christmas,
brown in a
We're
microwave
only a
oven.
month away from Christmas, by the way.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
gonna do
it
our
can. But because
Cyber
of the
Zone
fast
special.
cooking time, and because there is no
That's gonna
external
be a
heat,
lot of videos that I bring
microwave
over
cooked
because every
food
single one only
often
goes for
doesn't
5
brown
minutes.
the way it does in a conventional oven. A larger joint, for instance, which
What
takes
day of the
longer
week
to
is
cook,
Christmas actually
will
on this
brown.
Dunno.
As we saw earlier, chicken needs basting to help it along.
It is on a Friday, so it doesn't interfere with either of my streams.
Ooh,
How do you use
we're
a
gonna do our
browning
Christmas
dish?
stream on.
The
A
day of the
browning
week
dish
before,
requires
like the week off,
preheating in
so
the
a
microwave
couple days
oven
before the
for
week,
approximately
then
5 to 8
Wednesday,
minutes
so
on
the day before
high.
Christmas Eve.
Then food
And
is
then
placed
the
on the
following
hot
day,
dish,
or following
seared
evening,
on
we'll
both
probably do
sides,
our
and final cooking is completed in the oven.
detail stream.
Foods such
Yeah.
as sausages, steaks, chops, and hamburgers are
I enjoyed
ideal
that
for the
last
browning
year.
dish.
That's why I want to do it every year now. Always just that game.
We discovered that the standalone.
In a
doesn't
moment,
work anymore.
we'll be back
Yeah,
to tell
no,
you
yeah, you
about
have
the
to get
wide
the
range of
actual OG
accessories
game.
developed for the microwave.
And I have some more advanced recipes and presentation techniques to teach you.
I want to stereo TV.
Oh, aeroplane? Can we cook an airplane?
No, we got ads. We got ads.
Oh, I like ads.
We're halfway through.
Want to check for their mistakes. Want to keep the kids on tapes. Now that's what I really want. I want to cook it really
Spend millions of dollars on a shot.
I didn't actually pay attention to what kind of computer it was.
I want my movies large as life. Write a letter to my wife. Now that's want the future, want it
That's a cute ad.
Oh wow! We didn't have one of those. We want one of those. I want a Robo Bundler. I kind of want that as well.
That would be rad.
A whiteboard that you can print. I think they should be on there. I'm sure we can find some like.
Does it have a year on it? This doesn't have a year on it.
The
Simply
change
best
over to
from
microwave
Sharp.
cooking is simple when you understand
Also,
just a few basic rules. And when you hear them,
Reese has a copy
you'll
of this video
realise
and
just
it's
how
backed up
much
as well.
time and effort you'll be saving from now
Poots! Well,
on. You won't
Poots.
be using saucepans
Thanks for
in
the
your
cheeky
oven
Facebook ad.
because the metal reflects microwaves from the
What?
food.
She had me on Facebook.
Instead,
Oh,
you'll
it's
be
on Facebook.
cooking and serving in the same dish, preferably a shallow, straight-sided dish.
Much of the crown corning cookware, Pyrex and orifice dishes are ideal, and there's a large range of plastic microwave cookware to choose from too, like Anchor Hocking, Mighty Chef, Willowware, Nordicware,
We're learning
and
how to cook in a
Eatonware.
microwave.
And you can even pop corn.
Something that I've never done. You can even pop corn.
Yeah, I've done
Do pick
popcorn
up one of these
microwave.
cooking racks for
Yeah, I have as
roasting
well.
meats, so fats can drain away
But I've
from
never
the meat
roasted a
itself.
meat.
I won't now, because now I have
If you're
like
not
all the
sure
stuff
if
you
the
need to
dish
make
you're
movie
using is
popcorn.
suitable for
make movie
microwaving,
popcorn
place the dish
instead.
in the oven along with a
Sam's
cup of
been really
water
getting the popcorn
and heat on
lately.
high for 2
Yeah.
minutes.
You know how I hate
If the dish
popcorn?
feels hot, it's
I've been
not
eating the
suitable to
popcorn and
use,
I like it.
as the dish could
Something's
absorb a
changed
lot
in
of
my
heat
brain and I like
instead
it
of the
now.
You
food.
had surgery.
I
Paper
did, and now I
towels,
like popcorn.
plastic wrap, and
She got this,
plastic cooking
salty
bags
and
that are
sweet
microwave safe
stuff.
are very worthwhile to save
I like it.
splatters and to keep the food moist.
You may leave
well,
a tiny
thank you for
vent
hanging
for
out
steam to escape.
with this
And
obscure
check
take
that the
time
plastic
food.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
real glad.
Thanksgiving
As
special,
suitable for
Poots.
microwave
Yeah.
cooking.
Since I'm sure that
Some are
Thanksgiving
made
is not really a thing that
especially
you
for
can
microwave
easily
oven
do.
use.
I'm glad. It's glad wrap. There's glad wrap on the
How
screen.
do you
I know.
cook vegetables to perfection?
I noticed
Never
it earlier.
overcook vegetables in your microwave.
Don't look at me like
Unlike
that.
conventionally cooked vegetables
Don't look at me like
that
that.
tend to go soggy, overcooked microwave vegetables begin to dehydrate or dry out. There's a chart of cooking times
Whoa, we
in your
can
Sharp
make
cookbook.
vegetable salt that way.
So, happy Thanksgiving, Poots!
Yeah, enjoy your stay at home.
Hopefully
turkey.
you get to have a lot of
Try to
turkey
cut
and
any foods you're
deliciousness.
cooking together
I,
into uniform
did I tell you
sized
that I
pieces to
got some
ensure
turkey
even
legs
cooking.
last week?
And try cutting your
didn't.
meat and
And I
vegetables for
put them in the
casserole
oven. And I
a
fell
little
asleep.
smaller than what
But
you
they were
used to,
slow
just to
cooked.
speed up the
I slept
cooking.
too long. And when I got them out, they were kind of they didn't go bad. They just turned into crackling.
Oh,
I had turkey crackling.
cool.
And we tried to eat it in like tacos, and it wasn't that great. But just having
Because
a
of the
piece of it
fast
and
cooking
chewing on
time,
it,
salty
and
bit.
because there is no
salty
external
and yeah, it was
heat,
delicious.
microwaved food
Just
often
get Taco
doesn't brown
Bell.
the way it does
See,
in a
we do a
conventional
thing,
oven.
at least we did
Remember,
last
I
year, and we're
brushed
going
a
to do it
little
this year
soy
before
sauce over
lockdown
this.
happened. I mean,
Doesn't that look
we've said it
nice?
before, lockdown's kind of
Cakes, of
ending
course,
here now,
don't
but
brown
we
either.
didn't have time really to
However,
prepare.
you
But
can create a slight
the thing that
crust
we like to
by
do is we
lightly
like to
greasing
do
a
Thanksgiving
container
here where
with biscuit
everyone
crumbs,
brings something,
breadcrumbs,
brings a
or
food dish,
coconut.
and then
Yeah.
we all just share
Otherwise, a
food.
little
And
icing
it doesn't
or
have to be,
frosting
you know,
works
I've
wonders.
cooked turkey, although I did make turkey bites last time, which were really yummy.
But do try
Oh, and
making a
also
cake.
happy birthday
The
to
texture
Finley,
of
right?
microwave cooked cakes is light and lovely.
His birthday
They are
is
light.
Thanksgiving.
In fact, packet
I
cake
think it
mixes
was,
should be
was
mixed
it?
with a fork to prevent the batter
Easy way to
from
check,
too
it's just
much
go on
air into
Facebook and
it.
see if there's a happy birthday post. I actually don't know. It's on the wall out there. I don't even remember my own fucking birthday, so...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
3 years ago, we were at the zoo.
Eater have cake mixes on the market which have been specially formulated for microwave
Microwave.
cooking.
I'm not seeing anything,
And
but-
Whitings give
Microwave
excellent
cake.
directions for microwave cooking on the
I have
side
no
of the
idea
pack.
why I-
We actually
We
have
also
Taco Bells in
recommend
Australia.
using a
don't we?
ring-shaped
Yeah,
container
we do. I've
so
gotten
the
junk
microwaves can
I need to go
penetrate
to
the
Taco
centre
Bell. Not Taco
as well as
Bill.
the outsides.
Taco Bell.
But you'll
The
find
actual
out all
American.
about
What
that
did we
and
have in
everything else
Geelong? We had
Disney's
Taco
Taco
Bill.
Bill.
in your
I
Sharp
went to Taco
microwave
Bell
cookbook.
in Melbourne.
It's really
And they were
worthwhile
doing
reading your copy
margarita
thoroughly,
Wednesdays
especially the
or
Learn to
something,
Cook section.
where they did
And it's
fish
packed
bowls
with
for
hundreds
like
of beautiful
$10, and I
recipes,
drank about 3 of
as
them.
well as all the
I want all
details
of
on
that.
cooking times,
Banana
defrosting,
pudding,
and
gimme.
so on.
Lambics? Oh, I don't know what an apple lambic is.
Should you elevate cakes in
I don't
the
know what
oven?
alki is. Oh, alcohol.
Yes, if you put your cake dish on a plastic rack like this,
Would you
or an
just
upturned
settle?
dinner plate, it allows the
He will not
microwaves to
settle.
get down around the base of the cake for
Get
more
off if
even
you're gonna be
cooking.
crazy. Come here.
Do all microwaved cakes have to be round?
No need for kisses.
Use a square or rectangular dish if you like, but be prepared to cover
Yes,
the
we're drinking a
corners of
pretty
the
crazy
dish
beer
with foil
today.
halfway through the cooking time,
So
while the
smack in
centre
the
of the
face
cake
this beer.
finishes cooking.
Speaking of which,
Can a microwave
Have some
cake
now.
become dry?
Zip?
Sure, any cake will taste a little dry if you overcook it. Set your cooking time to be certain your
is.
cake's just cooked,
There's
or
meant
even
to be fruit
underdone
and
at
beer, but
first.
all I taste is
You can always add
hops.
another minute or two cooking
There's a lot of
time
hops.
if necessary.
Many hops.
Okay, it's time to start
chewing
cooking
on that.
again. And I thought I'd show you the way your sharp microwave oven really comes into its own when the
Look at me,
pressure's on,
puppy.
preparing a dinner
Boy,
party.
Look at me.
The menu we've
Settled in.
chosen is simple and very impressive. We have
I
some
had a
pumpkin
banana beer
soup,
once.
trout harmondine, scallop
It was
potatoes,
fucking
snow
fantastic.
peas,
Fruity
and an hollandaise
Pebbles?
sauce,
Oh, man.
followed by cheesecake
We
for
don't
dessert.
actually get Fruity Pebbles
You'll
in
find
Australia,
most
but we
recipes in your
used
sharp
to. Because I
microwave
had Fruity
recipe
Pebbles
book.
when I was a kid.
But we'll start
I
with
love
the
Fruity
cheesecake
Pebbles.
because
Yeah?
that needs to be
Yeah,
chilled.
I'm
In
sure I've
fact, I
mentioned
made
it
this
before, but
crust
there's a
earlier.
grocery store in
I know
Melbourne
that.
that sells American stuff, and so we go
To
there and we
cook,
get all the
microwave on
disgusting
medium
American
for 10
cereals.
minutes.
It's so good.
Then we'll check to see that the
Chocolates?
filling is
You get any of the
set.
Halloween
It can
ones?
take
Yeah,
from
they've got
10 to
chocolates.
15 minutes.
Next time you go, tell me because I want to come with you, and I also want to buy some Count chocolate. I don't ever want to eat it.
We'll make
I
it.
want to put
The
it in
scallop
my
potatoes can
my
also
cupboard.
be
And
prepared
whenever
ahead of
people
time.
come over, I
So
want
we've
to pull it
sliced the
out and say, "You want
potatoes
some
with
breakfast
a
cereal?"
quarter cup of water,
I don't want to
and we'll
eat it
cook
myself.
that for 7 to 8 minutes minutes on high.
I've had chili beer down at room.
When they've finished
34,
cooking, drain
52,
water off
whatever
and
it's
add the
called.
sour
Yeah.
cream,
Yeah.
the
I remember
chopped
that
bacon,
place.
shallots, and grated tasty
Also
cheese. Cover and refrigerate until serving time.
Now the
You
soup
think-
taste
Yeah, I wish we
is
could. I
ready
wish we
to
could trade
reheat at
beers. I wish I
serving
could
time.
send my
And
beers
we have
over to you
500
guys.
grams of chopped pumpkin with
I
a
try
couple
to
of
get
chopped
the most
onions
interesting
also,
beers for the show.
and a cup of chicken stock.
This one is an interesting
We're going
beer
to
for
cover
sure.
that and cook for
That's
10
limited
minutes on
edition.
high.
It is a punch in the
Then we'll
face, though.
puree it and add half a
kinda
cup
go
of
for
cream
this.
and
I'm
reheat at
fine with
serving
it. It's
time,
just-
just
whoa,
adjusting any
didn't expect
seasonings.
it.
The snow peas can
So
be
it's
prepared
better- it's,
and
more
placed in a
punchy than
serving
Pirate's
dish
Life?
and cooked
Yeah,
for 3 minutes on
absolutely.
I
high.
liked Pirate's Life. That was
Not
good.
until the
I
last
actually have
minute.
some Pirate's Life in the fridge. It's not the 8%. It's a lower
Do
one.
double
It's
quantities
fine by me.
mean double cooking
It's,
time?
ale.
yeah.
I was gonna bring
No.
it today, but I'm like,
When
no,
you
it's
double
coming
your
out tomorrow.
recipe, allow about half as much time
Fair enough.
again. Then test to see if it's cooked.
God damn! Imagine just going through all this effort when you can just put it in the oven for an hour and just leave it.
I know,
We'll
right?
just take a short break and we'll be
That's the
back
problem
with
with
you in a
microwave
moment.
cooking is it's so much more
That's
involved
not
once
what you
you
said
get
at
to
all.
the
You
cooking
said
stage.
Pacino.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
ads.
I said De Niro.
No, you said Pacino.
No way.
Hang on, I'll
Say
prove it to you.
Pacino. I say De Niro. Let's call the whole
So
thing off.
Pacino was driving this cab in New York.
See, told you.
Yeah, splitter. So anyway, he had this gun under the seat and she took it
Beers! Microwave beers.
Thanks. That was close. Hey, Mike.
What do you mean it was close? It was on you.
I don't really see that.
Wait, what happened? You still gotta come out and do
I really
it,
did
right?
see that. Excuse me.
The original fast worker.
Look at those shiny eyes.
Wouldn't it
He's
be
taking it to
great
the,
if life was as
toilet
easy to
phone.
control as a
course.
sharp video
They're at the
recorder?
Nash. Too clean for the Nash. Too clean. That's a Geelong joke right there.
Oh
No one's getting that except James.
boy. Shipping the best from shop.
While the trout
Yeah,
is
James is
standing,
more of a,
place some butter in a
I'm sure he
small
knows
dish
what the
and
Nash
melt
is,
on
though, or
high for
was.
about
Yeah,
1
but
minute.
he's more of a
Then
bottle
stir in the
kind of
slivered
guy, I'm
almonds
sure.
and heat for about
Used to get
3.5
too drunk,
minutes,
not play
just
the
until
bass.
they're lightly toasted,
Onions.
stirring every minute, which I've already done here.
Lightly
And
microwave
here we have our
toasted.
trout on a lovely dish, and I'll just sprinkle
Trout,
the almonds
yucky
over
fishy.
to garnish before serving.
That's called How I Get Sick.
If your sharp
I
microwave
react to
features
trout
auto
like this.
start, you can of course preset the oven to start by
Every
itself.
week for years.
You just put the
Yes,
food in the
I
oven,
I just imagined that I had been to the Nash. Like I'd snuck into the Nash many a time.
and press
And
the
you guys
time
would
you
have
would
been
like
there,
it to
and I didn't
start
even know who
cooking.
you were.
Most
Say
likely.
7:30.
Oh, the same thing.
It was
with-
the dingiest fucking place.
Press
Like,
the
my
auto
favorite
start
place in the
pad.
world.
it was so gross, but the
Program
best.
the
Like
cooking
everyone
time
who,
and the power
who went
setting.
there swore by
20
it.
minutes.
It didn't matter that it was gross. It didn't matter that there was like
was the
the
point.
stickiest floor in town, even though it was
And then
carpet.
press the start. The oven will start cooking
There's too many
automatically
places now
at
that
the
are just
time you
too
requested.
freaking clean.
But do make sure your
That's what the
clock's
Nash
right
is
before you
now.
start.
It's so bad. I hate it. I've
It's
been
disgusting.
there. I hate it.
It's not gross. It's disgusting.
It's
Let's
just
talk
like-
a little about Sharp's
I feel
magnificent
bad for
range of
going in there.
convection
Like I've dirtied the
microwaves,
floor. Like I
the
didn't wipe my
Excella
feet enough.
ovens.
Like if you've ever been in the smokers
This one is
area at a
built in.
bar or a
You
pub,
can do that with any of Sharp's large capacity ovens.
you just chill there.
ask your
usually.
Sharp
But
retailer
at the Nash, it
about
was
an
always like
installation
you don't
kit.
have a smoke in
It's
your
a great
hand, so there's
idea,
like 10
and
people
it saves
beside
you
you
bench
being like,
space.
"Have one."
But back to the
Yeah.
oven.
I don't smoke. Nah,
The
have
difference
one.
with these
I'll have one
convection
anyway.
microwaves is that
You want
they
me to buy
combine
one, yeah?
fan
Smoked my
force hot air
first cigarette.
with microwave
My-
power.
my
So you
favourite
have the best
time
of
is,
both worlds.
In fact, a
can't
lot of
remember
people
what
are
exactly I
replacing their
went there
ordinary
for,
ovens with one of
but
those because it does the
there was a
lot.
guy there
They
who said he
grill,
was
bake,
Spanish.
microwave,
He came
and
from
combine
Spain, and he
convection
was
with
visiting. He was,
microwave
like,
cooking.
backpacking, because that was
To
the
demonstrate,
backpackers as well.
Desley
Like,
has
Yeah.
already
cheap
prepared a
stays
piece
for
of pork.
backpackers. And he was a guy from Spain. I'm like, oh, so you know how to just being
Look at that
ridiculous
cracker.
Rob that I am that I say random shit. Oh, you know how to make a
Perfect.
Spanish omelette
Well,
then?
it took just an hour and 10
then he
minutes in the
decided to
oven,
start telling
and
me a
that's
recipe.
18 to 20 minutes for every
And I still
500
use that
grams of
recipe
pork
for
on high
nice.
mix.
to today.
The hot temperature ensures that
No.
food is
He's
sealed
like,
and
it's
brown,
nice that the
while
people,
microwave power speeds up the
you,
cooking time.
slice the onion,
Of course,
you
it's
pin,
even
you
easier
maybe
if you use
do
the CompuCook
chorizo.
feature
Like,
that you
yay!
find on some Sharp Excella ovens. It takes all the guesswork out
But
of cooking.
I had
I'll show you.
my stupid
Yes.
You set
Destroyer
the
of
oven by
Nations
simply
movie
setting
played
the
at the Nash.
CompuCook
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a show called Trashorama.
Number
I
4
love
for
Trash
pork.
Around.
I
I never got to go to any tiny, but like
We can't.
Enter the weight,
They still
which
play.
in our
Do
case
it?
was
Yeah,
2
they do it
kilos.
at the remember where we went to
and then press
Cinema
start.
Fiasco, but that wasn't the
So
acid.
far
If you're
away,
doing
though.
some other
Yeah,
meat
they
instead
do
of
it
pork,
during Monster
you can
Fest.
even
They do
specify
Tasmania.
rare, medium rare, well done, and so on. And the
Monster
oven
Fest
does
is
the
back on
rest.
this year. I'm
Incidentally,
contemplating,
these
like,
metal racks you
should I-
found with
They
your
don't have
sharp
anything cool
acceler
for it,
oven
like they
have been
did
specially
Houseboat
designed
Horror.
for convection and
Maybe.
mixed
Which, by the way,
settings,
Poots is going to
not
have to
for
watch
microwave
Houseboat Horror.
cooking.
we
You
should
can
just
use
watch
metal
it on
containers if
Well,
you
they- no,
like.
they
do-
for
they do
convection
movie
and
nights on their
mixed
Discord.
settings, but not on
Will we get in
microwave
trouble by
only.
doing it on...
Yeah, probably.
Are plastics and plastic wrap safe in a convection microwave oven?
When you're using microwave
Some of
ovens,
them?
certainly.
Yeah,
But remember,
maybe.
convection heat is just that, heat. So no plastic wrap. However, there is
No
heat-proof
plastic
plasticware
wrapping.
available for convection and microwave cooking.
Houseboat Horror. Hang on, the DVD's up there. I can't bother. I'll get it one after.
The DVD is not
With
only
your sharp
signed by all the
acceler oven,
actors,
you'll
but
cook
even the
biscuits,
guy
bread,
from that
pastry shells,
Uncanny
Uncanny
X-Men.
steaks, sausages,
Because you
chops,
guys are
hamburgers,
like,
and
no, you
chicken
gotta go
pieces
get
to
his thing. Sure, I'm like, I don't even know
using
who the fuck he is.
convection or
No, do it.
grill.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Your
Hey, can I
convection
have your signature?
microwave oven can
Like,
grill your
he would have been
favourite
so
foods
offended
with
if
the
he
use
knew
of
that
the
I
grill
didn't know who
settings,
the hell he
or your
was.
oven may
But I've
feature
recently
broil,
watched him on, like,
which is
Specs and
exactly
Specs
the
and
same
stuff, and
setting,
gone, hey, I
but
met
different
him.
wording.
Yeah,
The
he's
oven
there.
grills by preheating
It's an
the
Australian
oven
slasher
to a
film
hot
that bragged about being
250
Australia's
degrees,
first
which
straight
seals
to
and cooks
horror,
foods
straight to
just like a
VHS slasher
normal
horror.
grill.
It's so...
Meat is placed
It's
on
so
these
good.
racks.
It's so just.
So it
It's
is
every
healthier,
trope you can think
as the
of from
fat drips
every
away
slasher
from
film
the
from the
food as it
80s.
cooks.
But filmed on VHS, I
Filmed-
swear.
Like, yeah, cheap cameras, cheap equipment. We actually had a plan before we found out that Tori was pregnant with Jackson to actually go to where they filmed it.
And just have a houseboat
You'll
horror
microwave
weekend.
vegetables,
It's like-
bacon, casseroles,
It's
It's
Our
like how
the room.
there's
with speed
there's that
and
obsession
flavour.
with the room
And
that
of course,
people have, and I'm
microwave
totally
power
on board with that
is brilliant for
obsession.
defrosting and
But it's
reheating.
very similar
But you'll quickly
to
appreciate
there's
the
some soap
advantages
stars in it for
of
sure.
the mix
Yeah.
settings.
But
Yeah,
it's
and
most of
Animal
you cooking
on
Animal,
drums.
Mix,
yeah, Animal on
remember,
drums.
simply
He's
means
just
that you
drunk
get
the
the
whole
perfect
movie. You can
combination
tell.
of fan-forced
Apparently
heat
he got
and
some, like,
microwave
roadie to
power
be in it.
automatically.
We can't watch it because
Generally,
there's
you
nudity in
choose
it.
a high mix
I just
setting
remembered.
for roasts
Nudity
and other
in
meat
it, yeah.
dishes,
So
and
even-
a low mix setting
yeah.
for cakes,
There
breads,
is
and
some
desserts.
boobies in it.
I thought you said peasies, how wagging his tail.
Unfortunately,
Can
no
change the mix
penises in the
settings
movie.
to suit
We don't
different
get to see
recipes.
any penises.
Yes, you can
Yeah, what's
change
with
the
this?
settings.
No one hangs
High
dong.
mix has 30% microwave power with a convection temperature of 200 degrees
I think it's
centigrade,
sad that we've
typical
had
for cooking
sex
meats.
or interaction.
To alter the set temperature,
I mean, we've all
just
got
select
one.
the temperature
We've all got
you
one.
I could
want.
have one right
For
now.
example,
I do
you
have
may be
one
cooking
right now.
pork,
I've
which
not.
would require a higher temperature. And once you've tried it, it's easy.
Dark Place is another thing.
Low
Dark
mix
Place is another thing
has
that we have to
10%
watch.
microwave power and
watch
180
that
degrees
on the
centigrade,
Discord with
typical
Pete
for
and
cakes.
Craig.
And that
You have to have
temperature
them
can be
watch it.
altered in
Just tell me
just the
when,
same
and
way
I'll try and sort
if you
it out.
wish. A pavlova
I
would
can sort out
require
watching stuff on the
150 degrees
Discord.
centigrade.
No, I mean like...
Your sharp
I'll
convection
try and
microwave cookbook
tell
will
me when.
advise you on all
Get you their
cooking
link
times and
to their
settings.
Discord where we do the movie nights.
If you
We
ever
watched
want one, just tell
watched
me.
the American Werewolf
Let's
movies.
spend a moment explaining
In
how to
London
clean your
and
sharp
Paris.
convection
In
oven.
Paris.
You may
I
use
really like
Jif
those. Did you
or
watch the,
liquid Ajax on the stainless
old
steel
ones?
interior surfaces with a
Yeah,
little
the
help
old
from a
ones.
gentle
No, they didn't
scour
have werewolves
if
in it.
necessary to remove
just
the baked-on
Americans in
stains. Don't use aerosol oven cleaners. They're
Night in
really not
Paris.
necessary. If your oven has a self-cleaning ceiling,
watched that.
then simply wipe that over with a damp dishcloth.
Everybody watched that.
Never use
Night in
abrasive
China?
cleaners on any self-cleaning
Not
surface.
so many people have seen that.
For acrylic interiors,
that, but
a
not so many
damp
people
cloth
have. That's-
is sufficient to
Yeah.
clean gravy
China was never
spills.
quite as
On the
big.
outside,
I mean, it's not
a gentle
attractive, that's
wipe
why.
over is all that is needed.
It's a
Do pay
sideshow.
particular attention
what it is.
to the seal
Yeah, the room was really
around
fun.
the door to
Watching
avoid
that
any
together.
build-up of dirt or grease that might affect
Oh.
the seal. A regular wipe
Hi, Mark.
over keeps the
Oh,
job
hi, Mark.
easy and quick. As the proud owner of a sharp microwave oven, you have automatically become eligible to join
So
a
how do you
very
clean
special
an
club.
oven?
Just send in the registration slip.
With a-
You'll find
oh, what?
it in your oven. As a member, you can feel free to call the Sharp Kitchen if you have any problems, like converting
meant
a
to say
favourite
Jeff.
old recipe for a microwave, for instance. Desley and her team of
Graphics.
home economists are always delighted to help you.
No,
And
that's
they'll be
with the
sending
G,
you new
that's
recipes
GIF.
every 3 months if you wish, to expand your
Jeff, it's spelled with a
microwave
J.
cooking repertoire. You'll never be short of cooking
is spelled with a
ideas.
G.
Should your Sharp
That's just
microwave need
simple
service,
English.
you know that Sharp will always be around to take care of it for you. Sharp is the leader in microwave
Sharp
ovens
will
in
always
Australia,
be around to
and they
take
have a
care of it
complete
for you.
range of
To
many
be
other
fair,
fantastic products.
in her defense with that
TVs,
statement,
video
when we had that
recorders,
camera,
hi-fi systems,
which we
portable
still
sound,
have,
calculators,
I actually did
computers,
email them and
business
say,
equipment,
are
and
you
so
able
on.
to provide us with a cable?
Sharp
And
likes to
they
be
literally
simply
responded
the
saying,
best
we
in
don't make
everything
cameras
we do.
anymore, but if you
Here
come
we
to our
are,
headquarters
a
on the other
meal
side of
fit for your
Melbourne
most
with the
special
camera,
guests.
we could probably help you out.
You wouldn't do
Doesn't
that.
that trout smell superb?
Like did suggest
If you
it to
notice,
you, but then
everything has
lockdown
been
happened.
served
Lockdown's
So,
finished. We can
since
do
then,
it.
we've moved
the
on a
same
little bit.
dishes
I'm just
they
going to
were
open it up.
cooked
I
in.
think.
And
It's,
presentation
yeah.
of the
I
food
mean,
is so
it might be an
important.
interesting
The
road trip.
microwave retains the colour and
I mean,
texture so
depends
well.
on where it is.
And
Look
with
at where it is.
the
If it
lovely cookware
seems to be
available, you can
conveniently
cook
close
and serve on
to
the
one of
same
our
plate.
guests that
We
we're going
hope
to go
you
visit.
thoroughly
then
enjoy your new
sure.
Sharp microwave
I'll
Otherwise-
oven.
start organising that after Christmas.
And we wish you simply
Here.
the best from Sharp.
Simply the best. From Sharp.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh man. This can be a live show in the music.
Simply the best from Sharp. Simply the best from Sharp. May not be sold, duplicated, broadcast, and copied without permission of Sharp Corporation of Australia.
We didn't copy it.
We're just watching it.
Just watching it.
I want to know what the actual law is about that sort of stuff. Are we doing real bad?
It depends on who finds out and who cares.
That's the problem with it. Like, we're trying to watch stuff that people don't care about, but companies like Sharp do still exist.
Yeah, I don't know. I would hope they would be one of the more humid ones. One of the ones who's kind of a bit more okay. We are a crime. We are a crime. We are crime.
Alright.
Don't tell Bat Craig, because he might get a little bit upset with us. Let me rewind it before you...
Oh, yeah. Before I put in the shocking conclusion of my phone call to the
Dun,
lady who
dun,
had the big...
Duh!
Phone
You ready
call.
for the shocking conclusion?
You have to pause when the phone call's over because there's another phone call.
There's another phone call. You just have to tell me when to press stop, and I will press
I
stop.
don't know, I need to go wee while I talk. But I'll still be here because I'll be on the screen.
Okay. Then on the video, tell me when I need to stop.
Okay.
Cool.
Probably
Thank
when I hang up.
you. When the video cuts.
Probably when I laugh and say, they didn't want to talk to me. Alright. Press eject and give me the tape. There's the Sharp video. You can put it in its case. Alright. Watch my little interview. I actually offended her at one point. It's funny.
Oh, no. Play.
I'll call you back soon.
Bye.
It's really quiet, so I have to kind of do this to... hear it. Oh man, I could have waited.
Hello, Robert.
Hello, Shanae. How have your onions coming along?
They're going along. They'll sit and cruise for 15 minutes now.
Oh, good.
The
So,
name Robert Marshall comes off my tongue very easily.
it's a very ordinary name, isn't it?
He wasn't a very ordinary guy, the guy I was married to.
Oh, wow, you were married to a man named Robert Marshall?
I was.
Brilliant. I haven't found that in my research. But yeah, the name itself.
How did you find
How did I find you? I mean, you put yourself on LinkedIn. Actually, no. You want to know the actual truth?
Not under Shani Marshall, I didn't.
No, you were under Shanae Hickman originally when you did this Simply the Best Sharp video. And your ABN number. I found your ABN number. I'm not going to expose how I do that because I do this quite often. And I'm sure a lot of people find it annoying. But are you okay to chat with me? Would you like to hear about what I do before I decide to start throwing questions at you?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, so we are not a big thing. Absolutely. We have like maybe 5 to 10 viewers at a time.
You
Hopefully
married her.
it becomes a thing, but basically we're Australian VHS
Is that what you meant by offended
historians.
her?
yes.
We call ourselves that because what else are we going to said call historians. ourselves when all we do is we watch and research old VHS that we found in op shops 10 to 15 years ago.
I need to start cutting these bits out.
So since
Yeah.
So since the COVID hit down, we were doing this. I don't even know why we were doing this, but since the COVID hit down, we've started to go through our collection and thought, hey, why not make a live show out of this? And we've started doing this as a live streaming thing on the internet. And we're working on it. But I found myself being kind of really good at getting in contact with people. So, would you like to talk about your time as a microwave cooking video host? I know that since you were on this video, you have become a person who teaches other people how to talk. Is that correct?
Yes, I must say that I'm not doing it as much as I used to, but yes.
That's okay. We're going to talk about your
And why sharp? Is sharp the only one? Why the sharp one?
Ooh, so you've done many others. Please tell me about the others that you've done. Sharp is the one that I have in my hand.
Oh. Okay.
Should I look out for others?
Let's make them interesting. Let's
Go
give
on.
you a very interesting one.
Please do. Osti. What is Osti? I don't know Osti.
I've been trying to get a help myself.
Oh, really?
I think I did.
Oh.
No, I found sharp. Osti won the Hoover Marketing Award. I did 3 years. Osti was a $25 dress.
Oh.
Maggie Tabarin used to promote.
Ooh.
So you can do some research on that.
I will. I do know some dressmakers from what I do. A couple of I found a lady who made a video called Making Beautiful Bras and another lady called Making Terrific Pants. So I'm sure I'll do a little bit of research on that. But the video that I have of yours that we have just recently sat and watched through is simply the best sharp microwaving video.
So tell me, which was it, the instructional one or was it the commercial?
There are two? It's the one that you did.
There's about 3 sharp commercials, and there's an instructional video that was done with the sharp.
Oh no, I have the actual VHS in my hand. It's not just a commercial. It's the one that you did with Desley Stalhart.
Yes, The Economist. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the full VHS that I own and we watched. Hey, can you tell me when you're putting an oven bag in the microwave, how would you make that work?
Me? You want me to tell you that? I wouldn't
go on.
have a clue.
Wouldn't have a clue. Well, in the video, you told us that we need to put a spoonful of flour in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just trying to do some little bit of random
that
offset.
Was a that was a convectional oven as well. Those sharp microwaves. They were very expensive. Not like
Exactly.
Like these days, we're just
buying from China.
Yeah, we're just zapping electricity into food now. These ones actually had like fan force and heat through them and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they were quite fascinating.
Yeah.
But the commercials were fun.
The commercials were fun. I'm pretty sure that there were a couple of commercials included on this instructional video as well. But go on, tell me about the commercials.
There's one that features me mainly.
Yeah.
And then there's one that has quite a few people in it.
Okay.
Including me. They did a vignette of the whole lot of different sections, and they included part of my video. So, what are you going to do with this information?
This information, I'm gonna just share it with the world. I'm kind of on the belief that these sort of things shouldn't just be lost to a trash heap. these days, if you make another commercial or instructional video, it's going to be on YouTube and kept forever. But all these things that you guys did back in the 70s, 80s, 90s and stuff, put on direct to VHS, they are lost if people with crazy brains like ours don't watch them and back them up digitally.
Absolutely. I don't know why mine are lost.
Yeah, I mean, if you have any copies of anything, I'll quite happily give you my contact information to send them through to me. But I just want to.
I don't have them at hand. I'm certainly hoping that they're going to appear when I go through a lot of my mother's things.
Oh.
My parents.
Yeah.
They've been in storage, so I'm just not sure. I really don't know. But I think you should research Osty. Osty was a lot of fun. The first 2 commercials, anyway. The third one was...
I know my friend Reese will be interested in the commercials. I'm pretty sure he backed up this video if you've been looking on it online. He's the one you would have found it from, the Flemish dog. Hey.
Sorry, the Flemish dog. What is...
He's...
Reese?
Yeah, Reese. He's a big VHS backer-upper. He's put your video online since. I have a physical copy, but when I was doing research, I found out. I'm like, hey, you're a friend of mine already. Anyway, you did mention that you were trying to find it and you found it. That's all. Did you find it online or physical?
I find it on YouTube, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's been...
No,
yeah.
I didn't find the instructional one.
Well, I have a physical copy. If you would like the physical copy, I would gladly send my copy to you because I would be more than honored to be able to give you back your own copy of your own video if that's what you want.
Oh, well, I would like that.
Oh, really?
I would love a copy of the Austin commercials.
I don't have those, but I can talk to Reese. He's a commercial collector.
They were shot by a director called David Lawrence, who went on to make a movie called Bliss, I think it was called.
Bliss.
With Wendy Hughes. Yeah, he thought about using me in it. I missed out on that one.
Oh.
But then life changed a lot for me, so...
It did. You had a daughter.
What was that?
I had a daughter.
Named Brooke, who, did she compete or just dance in the Sydney Olympics?
Wow. No, she was a water lily leaf in a part of the Billabong. In the Billabong, in the
just in the opening intro?
In the opening ceremony. It was spectacular.
I must tell you, I have that ceremony backed up on VHS down in my collection. So I'll keep an eye out for her when I go to watch that.
Good luck.
I
actually watched it a few weeks ago. It's been on TV or something. Must have been for some Olympic thing. And
Yeah,
I
he
actually
played it
watched
recently.
And, I think I put up, I just saw my daughter. Well, good luck to that too. She was very fortunate. You know, she for a year she trained in
I'm just crying through it going, what?
And
that's
when
cheating.
She was going to do it. I said, they'll own you.
She did a thing about mental health. I'm like, oh, you must have had mental health.
There's no way. She said, there's no way I'm going to make it as an athlete, but I'll be able to say I competed. I was in the 2000 Olympics. She's very proud of that.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Did I'm glad to hear that you have accomplished so much, even though you've overcome your clinical diagnosis of a thing that I have found you on.
It's fine. If you can find the Osti commercial, then give me another call.
Okay, I'll look out for that. And if you want a copy, if you want this copy, the original copy of the Sharp cooking video, just send me through some sort of PO box or address that I can send it to, and I'll gladly give it up to you. I've already digitally backed it up. As you said, it's on YouTube anyway, but if you want the copy to stick on your shelf, I would love to do that for you.
Okay.
Quite happily send it through.
I hope I hear from you with news on the Osti commercial.
All right, I'll do some digging. Thank you for talking.
I haven't been able to find that. Thank you.
Bye.
You cut out the part where you offended her.
I did.
Because she didn't want it talked about?
No, because I thought it was uninteresting to watch me fumble around something I got wrong. She just posted on her Facebook that she supported
that sort of stuff. I read it a little bit wrong. I thought she was like saying that she overcame it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, she seems nice. I'm going to keep an eye out for those commercials when we go through our tapes. I've told Reese. I talked to Reese recently and told him to keep an eye out. He said he hasn't heard of it or seen it, which is unfortunate because it would have been nice to get straight back to her and say, hey, here it is. But I've recently texted her for the correct spelling because I spelled it A-U-S-T-I, but it's O-S-T-I. So if anyone else can find anything about Osti dresses, O-S-T-I, and try and find the commercials. She's lost them. She wants to see them again. They're not anywhere on the internet.
Maybe I'll try and do some digging myself.
Yeah, we'll just...
I'll try and be a bit of Snoop. I like it.
It's one of those things, if we keep it in our mind while we're watching the advertisements, we might just see it, but if we didn't keep it in mind, we might see it and not notice it. So just kind of keep remembering that we're looking for these dress commercials.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was lunch.
Is it dinner time now?
No, it's not quite dinner time because you really should know what you're putting in your body.
Oh no. Alcohol?
Yeah, OSTI. I'm pretty sure it's OSTI. So if you can find any advertisements or anything about that,
just a contact for anybody.
No, we should know about nutrition, Pete.
Oh, there's bread on that. Is this
bread
again?
No,
is this just bread again?
No, this is the nutrition scandal.
You're just going to put bread on again.
No, we're going to learn about the nutrition scandal.
Okay.
Basically, what this tape is they teach you about... It's got like a bunch of sports people on it. And you know what? Let's just get the guy who
Oh, we're just going to watch the interview now?
Why not? Let's watch another one.
Used it as a transition.
Watch another one.
Is this the last one?
This is the last thing.
Oh,
yes. I should have rang him back, but I'm not gonna because I can't. I'm not that interested.
That's an I can't believe that just happened face.
Yeah, a little bit.
You just touched a nerve.
I did, and that was kind of upsetting to myself. But anyway, next video.
Sounds like she kind of understood in the end.
Yeah, it's alright. This is an interesting one.
Gonna have to put that volume up for the calls in future.
I put the volume up so that they can be heard, but I think the actual overall volume for the tape is low.
Reached the message up the input volume when you play it back to record it.
Yeah. But the actual level of me talking to them is nice now.
Yeah. That's way better. Just got to up the actual volume itself. Because I don't want to have to be doing this the whole time. It's uncomfortable.
We're learning.
As we go, one step at a time, folks.
I probably should have edited out or skipped the bit where I didn't get him the first time. Oh well. It's time for chatter. Excuse me, who am I talking to?
Who am I speaking to?
We get to see some behind the scenes stuff. I must have typed in the wrong number for this because this is not.
Tilly Rodway.
What's that?
I think I typed in a wrong number.
Oh, okay.
Because this is somebody who's like, no, that's not here. Bye. I don't know. I forgot that I left that in. Why did I leave that in? I should have skipped past that bit.
Cool.
I need to edit.
I don't know. This makes it raw and real.
Yeah.
No scripts here.
No scripts.
You can tell.
Even when we're playing pre-taped bits, it's still raw and real.
Pretty off the cuff.
It brings back the excitement of the phone segment. I need to make a phone segment intro as well and play it between. So when I record the next phone segments, I'll do it after these ones until I've got a full tape of them, and
then we can sell it.
I should get an intro
to our many fans.
Yeah, but I should get an intro to put between like days sort of thing.
Who am I speaking to? Mike.
Mark.
Mark. Donahue.
No, Irwin.
Erwin.
Who am I talking to?
Oh, hi, my name is Rob. I'm ringing a number that I found on the back of a VHS called The Nutrition Scandal.
Alright. Jeez, that's old.
Are you part of that?
Gee, that's
we're
old.
still Proactive Health.
Okay, you wanna maybe...
We used to be Be Informed Productions many years ago.
Yep, beinformed.com.au. Yeah.
Nobody's not
okay.
none of these people.
Okay, it doesn't
You'll
exist
hear.
anymore? Well, I'm glad that I could get in contact with somebody. Hi, my name is Robert Marshall. I do a stupid, barely watched online show
so mean
called
to us.
Obscure Tape Time.
Just tear us
where we
down, man.
Research old VHS that we
I don't
found
know, should I
in
call us
10
cozy?
years ago. Basically,
Cozy?
we're VHS
Call us cozy.
historians
Okay.
for the Australian
Tight.
market, right?
Cozy research historians.
Yeah, so we picked
Gotcha.
up your little VHS. It goes for what?
Yeah,
15 minutes?
VHS historians. You're a VHS historian doing
Tell me
research for a
anything about your
cozy
experiences
online
with this.
show.
Well, we'll get there in the end.
I mean,
Don't
it's
twist
pretty.
the words around just a little.
I mean, we used to run well, we're still running a business that supplies that information, that sort of nutritional information. But as you know, VHS is dead. So, and then even DVD's dead now. So,
Well,
even DVD's
That's,
dead now. Not far from the truth,
I
sir.
can tell you better. Apart from what was already on the jacket, I suppose we just.
What's on the jacket is some bread.
Without even remembering it, mate. We've got experts on there talking about the need for nutrition to stave off disease, basically.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have Kirsty Holmes, the Iron Woman, on here. I mean, a triathlete, Peter Robinson. You had some big names on this tape for a 15-minute tape.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
That was basically. So what are you planning to do with it? Just sort of put it
Including
in
a
the catalog,
$5.90 booklet. though.
we
Which
kind
we
of
didn't get right.
back up and just do a little bit
Bugger.
of research into what's happening now with a lot of the people. I mean, we've done all sorts of videos, and a lot of them are just defunct and happy to be talking to somebody. I'm more interested in like, you know, what your experiences were with making a video and that kind of thing.
Well,
and
we
like,
got a producer in Australia to do that for us. We didn't actually make it ourselves.
you're not in Australia.
Jeez.
Be informed.
Yeah, we are in Australia.
Oh.
Yeah, be informed that he didn't actually make the video.
That's the name of the producers.
Make it for us.
Okay.
The script and everything, and he made it for us. So we didn't actually personally make it. I mean, we produced it ourselves. We paid for it all, but.
And then you just slapped your phone number on the back of it.
Oh, no, we made it.
And that's what you get.
Oh, I know that, but like,
Yeah.
you seemed like kind of surprised that I called you. Am I the only person that's ever done that? Your phone number is printed on the back of the tape.
Call out of the blue.
It really is just in blue and white on the back here. Just your phone number's right here. I just thought, oh, I'll ring it before I watch it. Why not?
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
right.
and you picked up. I really should just watch it and ring you back, honestly.
Well, my wife runs that side of the business, so if you do want to talk to somebody about it, I'm sure she'll have a bit of a chat to you about it. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt you to watch it first, I suppose, and then you might have some more questions.
Well,
but, yeah, we paid a producer, a video producer, to make it for us. We wrote the script with a partner, and
if I rang,
it was mainly interviews anyway. Yeah.
if I rang this number back again, say tomorrow, 11 in the morning, would your wife be able to pick up instead of you if we had more questions?
Well, I'm not sure what her schedule is tomorrow.
Okay.
You can always try.
I can try.
I mean, you could always send us, if you want to just send an email, if you got some questions or whatever.
Yeah, we're old school. I love calling people. It makes people panic and say the things that they weren't meant to say.
Well, I mean, it depends what your motivation is. Are you trying to trick us into saying something that...
Oh, absolutely not. I just want to hear truth more than, you know, a prescripted thing. That's all. I want to talk to you as if you're a human being rather than a salesperson. These videos, they haven't been produced for a long time. And as you said, both VHS and DVD are dead. I mean, if you want to tell me that you've got a YouTube channel where you do the same sort of thing, that would be interesting, I suppose.
We did, but we found it. See, our main market was Dingoes. I don't know if you ever heard of Dingoes. Multi-level marketing company.
I think we have.
They're now called Modere.
Okay.
I think we've got a new one.
Getting another call.
Oh, really?
That was our main market.
He's getting another
But
call.
look, if you can try ringing back.
It's a busy man.
Busy man.
Maybe
Exposure.
A rival show.
All the
We'll see how we
nutrition
go.
scandals.
Thank you for talking to me.
A rival
anyway.
show is calling.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's somebody else with this tape. Alright, you can turn it off now. Hey! I kind of liked that interview. I thought it went kind of silly.
He was a bit confused, I think.
I mean, I aim for nothing less.
He never really understood the context of what was going on.
I don't think he understands the context of his own tape, to be honest.
I mean, it sounds like he was barely involved.
Yeah, but yet he's the one who's on the back of the tape. He's the one with the phone number. Oh yeah, nutrition scandal. Let's see what we learn. Maybe we can ring her back. Ring his wife back and she'll be like, sorry, you have to talk to my husband.
He knows more than I do.
Is the foundation of good health.
Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Oh no, but you need to learn about nutrition.
Oh, I don't care about nutrition.
I'll take notes.
Gonna die young anyway.
Concerned about what's not in much of our food.
You should be concerned about what's not in much of your
Is
food.
nutrition. Could it be that everyday foods lack the nutrition we require to sustain good health?
Could it be? We're not saying that it is or isn't. We're just asking a question.
Metabolic in origin, nutritional deficiency diseases.
Philip Day, the best holiday of the year.
Establishment as being something completely different. In many cases, infectious. This is simply not the case. Overwhelmingly, the diseases that are striking us down are metabolic in origin, coupled in many cases with a toxin-related factor. So, nutritional deficiency over a period of time, and it is cumulative. If you are not, if you're taking in inadequate minerals, your body does not have the raw materials necessary to maintain its health. If you start looking at the main killers in our society today, coronary heart disease, cancer, diabetes, osteoporosis, these diseases are all
What was that?
nutrition.
Diabetes?
I defy any proper
He said
trained
diabetes,
doctor or
Pete.
nutritionist to deny that. Of course, we hear about people who supposedly have great diets, that are eating all the right things and doing all the right things, and they still contract nutritional deficiency
Like
problems.
rutabagas.
The simple fact is, and we've known this for 60 to 70 years, that our
60
food
to
chain is
70
depleted of
years.
minerals because of over-farming. Senate Document 264 pointed this out in the 1930s and stated that if we did nothing to redress the mineral imbalance in the foods that we were taking,
You got the beets. What are you going to do with your beets? Do you roast them, boil them, pickle them?
Mankind could expect to be afflicted
I like
with
roasted beets.
nutritional
I think roasted
deficiency
beets are
problems.
nice.
Today, of course, we have over 160 nutritional deficiency problems that are striking us down as a result of this. Now, nutritional deficiency is an absolute scandal in a civilization that prides itself on being able to supply a proper food system to its
Absolute
people.
scandal.
So it's absolutely vital, until this issue is redressed, that people do have some form of effective mineral and antioxidant supplementation. There's a certain amount of controversy over the type of mineral supplementation. In other words, chelated minerals, metallic minerals, colloidal minerals, and so on. Our research has shown unequivocally that colloidal minerals, when coupled with natural chelators like fulvic acid, have a huge absorption into the body. They are very bioavailable. So people would do well to start looking in the direction of colloidal minerals with natural chelators like fulvic acid. Antioxidants are absolutely vital, warding off the ravages of oxidation elements, sometimes known as free radicals, that are afflicting us because of burnt or fried foods, pollution, many other toxic causations that are bringing these oxygen molecules into our body that stabilize themselves, creating damaging effects by robbing oxygen from healthy
Man, I
tissues.
hate oxygen molecules in my body.
The body is a very intricate self-repairing mechanism. Once we understand that the body has systems that need to be fortified with proper raw materials, then it simply makes sense to put the proper raw materials into the body.
Oh man, you're
You
gonna
wouldn't think
miss
of
out
going
on
and
the
buying a very expensive motor car and then running it on
The
extremely
Newman's
low-grade,
tape,
poor gasoline.
which
And
is
in many
a
cases,
home
we
video
know more about our
and a
cars than we do about our own bodies. So it's important for us to understand that our bodies
James has to
rely
go, yeah.
and make
Oh,
cells
James, telling him what he's gonna
of the
miss.
materials that are put into them. So people
Bye,
need to
James.
understand,
This guy just said
that their
diabetes.
bodies need proper nutrition, and they need
Yeah.
to make sure that this is adequately provided for.
That's the proper pronunciation.
Okay.
Even the
Diabetes.
fittest individuals need good nutrition. Peter Robertson competes
It's
in
kind of funny.
international
You were gone
triathlons
for so long that
and
we
is
missed like
currently world champion.
A third of the
My
video.
training is
4
pretty
minutes.
demanding. I
Yeah,
train
it only
7
goes
days
for
a week,
15.
On average,
Well-
about 5 hours a day.
Look, I'm out of beer, so...
You don't have any in the fridge?
Consists
No, I'm
of a
poor.
swim in the
Do we
morning
have
at
to
12
order in?
o'clock For a couple of hours, anywhere between
I don't have
5
beer.
to 8 kilometres.
Can't afford no
Come
beer.
home, might have a quick
Oh, I
snooze for
can.
an hour or so.
But it won't get
and
here
then
in
get
time.
out on the bike and ride anywhere
Just make a
between
mad dash
50
across the
and
road.
120 kilometres. I come home.
Do you have ads
and
queued
then
up?
In the afternoon or late afternoon, I might
I
go out
wasn't.
and run.
I was kidding, but I can.
Between 8 and 12 kilometres. So it's pretty demanding.
So you
but
didn't watch
I
this,
love
by the
doing
way.
it.
No.
What I gathered from the interview was
Me
you
as
actually
an athlete,
did not
I
bother
really have
watching
to
this.
take
You weren't
good care of
interested.
myself
Oh, I
physically
put it on.
and,
But you
like,
know how I
not only
kind of
just
collect
through
things in my
training,
brain when I
but
have it
Uh-huh.
on the
through my
background, but I don't
diet.
actually watch them?
Yeah.
Some
But
videos
these
are good
days
for that.
you
Like
can't
that
always
zip
get
up and
enough
whatever from the
nutrients
Pilates
out of
video, that's
food.
stuck in my brain.
So
The
I
microwave
take
cooking one was
vitamins
so
and minerals
ridiculous, it's
to
stuck in my brain.
supplement that.
This, I'm barely
iron supplement.
absorbing any of this now, and I'm watching.
One's for my energy.
It's boring.
One's for
They're at the beach though. That's pretty
sickness and
exciting. Yes.
antioxidant.
Is that
So
local?
quite
I have no
quite a
fucking idea where
broad
that
brace
is.
of
Probably not. That doesn't look
vitamins.
local. Sounds like the
I
place
believe
that they
nutritional
sail their ship through in
supplements are for
Clash of the
everyone, not
Titans.
just elite sports people. I encourage my family and friends to use them as well. I believe that these days the nutritional value has dropped in everyday food. So to get the nutrients these days, we need to take extra things. We need to
I take multivitamins now.
Cool.
So I believe everyone
Just in
should
case
take
I'm not
them.
getting everything I
I know
need.
that once I finish my
So do I. Do you take yours as a tablet?
Yeah.
I have mine as a effervescent pill that I put in a giant jug of water so that I can get
At
raw water
Newcastle
intake as well.
University's Department of
I don't have problems drinking enough water. I always drink enough water.
Research has revealed
So do I,
how
but
supplementation
I like the
can sustain
effervescent
health.
tablets.
I just have the pill at the same time every day. And
The effervescent tablets have
hopefully that does the
extra
trick.
B vitamins as well, something that I don't absorb enough with my
When they
small
get
gut
such
now.
a challenge, our bodies
So-
need to mount a specific
And also they're good for
response,
energy,
and that
so-
response often requires
Yeah.
additional nutrients.
Energy is definitely my most
antioxidants,
lacking
vitamins
department.
To help
I could
sustain
throw you a
the
thing
cells
if you want
when
to try them
they're
out.
doing the things that they need to
I
do.
mean, I
to
probably don't
help
want to be
the body
taking
remain
2
healthy.
vitamins at once.
You can avoid getting colds.
You can go for those for a
perform
week.
much better at
If you want to
work.
try it out.
You can lift
It's
your
nice.
capacity
Hurt.
to perform in
Can't hurt.
sports and basically enjoy a much healthier
Much.
lifestyle.
Not too much.
Could give me cancer.
Kirsty Holmes is 2
What type of
times
cancer?
Australian Ironwoman
I don't know,
champion.
ass cancer?
Ass
Kirsty
cancer?
Ow.
That's
No,
the
no, no,
worst
no,
kind.
don't sit on my fucking leg with your bony feet, dude. It hurts.
Being an elite athlete, we're putting our bodies through physical demand, and supplementation helps us in training. But I think
got bony
we're at the
limbs, so when he
extreme
sits
level
on it, it
of
hurts.
Physical output.
It's
with
Kirsty
our bodies,
Holmes.
But the average
I love
person,
Kirsty
She's an
Holmes.
Iron Woman champion.
Yeah, that time where she was the Iron Woman champion was great.
Wasn't she on the Nutrigrain at one point?
I don't know, but she was great in it if she was.
Did she do the milk thing? No, that was the
really
swimmer.
should be treating our bodies like Ferraris and putting optimal
Like
fuel
Ferraris.
in our bodies.
How would
If you
you
can
treat a
afford a
Ferrari?
Ferrari, if you can just afford to have a Ferrari, you probably don't give a shit.
And exercise.
Like, if I can afford a Ferrari, then I don't care if I crash it, because it's like, I'm only buying it if I can comfortably buy one.
Fair enough.
That,
You know what I mean?
You need
I want
that
to comfortably
additional
buy a new
supplementation
Suzuki Swift.
to give you the energy levels to maintain
Yeah.
the training
That's something I want to
regime
save
that
up
we do.
for.
So
I would really like to get a
I started
really old
taking
car,
some good quality
but put like all
nutritional
new parts in it.
supplements, and I immediately noticed
Oh,
the benefits,
So
Morgan
good.
do that.
energy
Mm.
throughout
You know
the
who
week
Morgan are?
training,
No.
and I was able to back
Basically,
up my
they
training
make cars with the shells that look like noir
I think
cars.
in this day
but
and
they
age,
put
we're all
new
becoming more aware
motors
of
in them.
That's what I want,
processing
yeah.
that
Yeah,
goes
Morgan.
on
They do
with
like
food,
Woodstock
by the
everything,
time it
and
gets to our
it's weird.
dinner table,
I'm into
a lot
that.
of the
Yeah.
That sounds like my kind of thing.
Yeah,
If I was
they're
rich, I'd do that.
very valuable
Though I
food
want,
and
if I could just
so
have a car from the past like
in this
20
day
years, I
and
guess
age,
it would
you
be
know,
a Subaru
supplementation on top of
Impreza
a balanced
I
diet
do
is
WRX.
essential, I think.
Why is that? What's
STI.
what's an Impreza
They
WRX?
just look really nice.
Sydney
Okay.
Heart Image
You don't
is a
like
leading
the,
clinic that assesses patients for possible heart disease. The clinic's
PT
director
Cruises?
is the internationally
I
renowned
do not like the PT
cardiologist,
Cruises.
Dr.
Why are we
Ross
talking
Wilson.
about cars on the non-car episode?
Nutrition is a vital.
I think you
area
brought
in
it up.
terms
No,
of
they brought up the Ferraris, and we
Oh,
went on.
yeah.
We went on with the reference.
Our society.
And we started
our
talking
society
Ferraris, and I said what kind of car I would
basically
want.
has severe
We should make a noir
atherosclerotic
film.
disease and
Let's
a lot
make a
of
noir
forms of
movie.
cancer as
Alright.
well. because
You
of
and
the
I will play
nutrition
every
that we have
character.
and also other
Okay.
environmental problems.
Just direct me, and I'll be in
These
it.
days we are living in a
I'm not going to direct, we just do it.
That's what I mean. But you got to tell me what you want done.
I don't know.
All you need to do is go outside and breathe.
I always had this idea of let's find a public domain film and remake it with us as the only actors in it.
So
Okay.
we have been exposed
That sounds
to
like
so
fun.
many
That way the
environmental
film directs
chemicals
us.
from all sorts of sources in our food, in the air, in the water.
Then we
in
can watch
the
it on
things we put
cinema.
in our body, and the things we take into our body.
We can film it on
what happens to
VHS
these
and watch it on
chemicals
this show.
that
Yeah, we could.
they generate these nasty.
This
I don't
guy
give a shit.
looks too intense. He looks like he's acting, so it looks fake.
I don't care who's talking. I don't care what they're talking about.
I can't even hear it.
Something about free radicals and oxygen particles in your bloodstream.
Is that the
Man.
thing I can do, or is it already max? I think No, it's on maximum.
Increasing our antioxidant, vitamin, mineral, trace metal regimen.
This is one of those
to cope
things
with the
where
toxins.
I'm kind of
If you want
thinking,
optimum plant health, if you
is
really
this
want
what's
to
gonna
take those
happen
extra years and have them good quality
when we
years,
watch
I
those
believe in this day and age,
Okay.
with all of the
pyramid scheme
environmental
videos?
toxins that
We're gonna get
exposed to,
distracted.
that
We're
we
gonna
need
be
extra
so
help from
bored.
supplementation.
Yeah, but
don't give a crap. Because I kind of looked at this and went, this is probably something we're going to watch in the pyramid scheme kind of thing. But those videos go for long enough, so I thought, variety show.
Faced
I mean,
his own recent health
if it wasn't for the
crisis
fact that we're getting so
following
distracted, I'd say
procedure
this is the best episode to watch if you want to know what we do.
well, it totally is anyway. I mean,
I guess
we always go off
get
track.
distracted.
We always go off track. So
which required heart bypass.
the medical episode is probably another good one. I think.
There was no warning.
I think so. Not in terms of it's actually a good episode, but in terms of just like if you want to know what we do, the medical episode really sort of shows off the fact that we will watch anything.
What was the one before the car episode?
I
The
swam.
Christian one.
The Christian
I think
one.
the Christian one was like our best.
That's
triple
that's
episode.
probably the best episode we've done.
CT
Yeah.
taken and told.
Although
you know, I had a chance,
Ray Reardon
very
just made
tight
his episode.
of dying within in
He's
3
good.
months.
I like him.
You know,
Yeah, I can't wait to do a thing with him.
Right.
We can.
Following the
Hopefully
bypass,
he'll be up for it.
Dr. Walker
We'll message him after Christmas.
I ate plenty of
We'll try and get some of that stuff.
Trying to get something arranged. That'd be nice.
We'll go and meditate with him.
and
Go
go
to
for
get a
regular walks and exercises.
go play basketball with Billy B.
That's exciting
that
too.
have reversed
That was another good episode. Like generally,
vitamin E, vitamin
I think
I
if
don't
we
believe
have a
that
good,
got
if we
made
have
up.
good subject matter,
vitamin B group, and
then
the benefit
Well, that's the
of
that's the
was
problem
that
we're going to
the
have with the pyramid scheme. It's
the
just a
system
bunch of
from
crap where we go,
oxidizing
I'm going to talk about something else.
Once it's oxidized,
Yeah.
it goes straight.
or we
into
can, you know, it would be nice if we could
benefit
cook
of the,
while we watched it.
vitamin is that it prevents that oxidization and carries
Cooks
it
and
out
wags.
through your system. Following the bypass and eating the
They've
right
got good
things
nutrition because they're holding
and
hands.
taking the vitamin supplements.
Yeah.
It certainly
Kill it.
has given me a
Fly spray.
new lease of life.
I'm not
and,
dealing with a fucking fly buzzing around the house all day.
I have
Oh, no, gotta take my headphones off first.
Hillary is
I have absolutely no idea what they're trying to sell us.
She has a medical background and became interested in the field of environmental medicine after she herself experienced debilitating health due to a chemical exposure. Eve is an author and renowned speaker in this field.
Many of my clients are senior executives and they're constantly under stress. They do a lot of travelling and they are
Bye, fly.
very high stress levels at work.
Ah,
and
he
great
likes-
pressures to perform.
If you run out of spray, you'll have to use the
Sometimes
roller.
I get a client in who has really hit the wall. And
He's
at times
done.
he's had to retire
He likes it.
his job
Or
as a
he's
result.
dead.
And invariably we find
Where's the Thanksgiving
that
food?
he's nutritionally deficient.
Well,
And what
here in
happens
Australia, we don't
is
really
stress in
like,
the body
other than us.
requires more
We
nutrients.
don't
There
really-
is a lot of turkey in
unless
our
somebody
shopping
is,
with me.
These days there is, yeah. It's weird.
I had turkey legs just the other day. I was saying I overcooked it a little bit and made that crackling out of it. It's pretty good. But I was going to buy some turkey today, but it seems like
Had to walk the doggo real quick. Oh, puppy.
you say it's just us. It's not, because the turkey
It is
always has
mostly.
legs, wings, and other turkey bits in their turkey section.
No, I know, but
Yesterday, no.
not as a Thanksgiving thing.
No, I'm saying today is Thanksgiving. Yesterday,
When we buy
all the
fruits and
turkey was
vegetables,
gone.
They
from the
also
supermarket.
probably only stock it occasionally.
Okay, so you think I'm just putting two and two together irrationally.
I don't think it's irrationally. I think it's more you're overthinking it.
Alright. Okay, well my overthinking is thinking,
Remembering
oh my god, they're getting turkey. There's other people doing turkey day.
Remembering that we live in Australia and there are people who are like, ew, I don't want to eat kangaroo.
That's why I always get
Whereas there is very rarely kangaroo on the shelf because it sells, because the people who like it like it.
Yeah, we do.
Our children are constantly saying
Kangaroo's delicious, dude. It's my favourite meat.
whether they're at school or whether they're at home. And so because...
Do you have anything else to say with your nice screensaver that's bouncing off the screen and spinning
What does it
around?
say? Eve?
The body has really no way of processing those chemicals.
It's out of focus!
Eve.
Something with a Y on the end.
Henry?
And so often the child
Is that her name?
has learning disabilities or other chronic illnesses, which affect
2 days from now. 2 days from now?
2 days? I thought it was like today, which means it's tomorrow.
Really? Because my thing is saying that it's today for us.
Today for us, which means tomorrow.
Tomorrow for people in the US, right?
The rest of the world.
devoid of chemicals.
The normal world. The developed world.
Added insurance to provide them with nutritional supplements so that we can
Yeah, it's saying that
they're getting what they
you've never tried kangaroo, you'll have to come and try kangaroo.
It's good.
I've said it to you guys before, we got a spare bed here.
You take
Dr.
a
Mark
kangaroo
Donoghue
steak and you
is a leading
cook it until
Sydney
it's
practitioner
burnt and it still
who
tastes rare.
specialises
It's
in
delicious.
environmental medicine.
Kangaroo is the best meat. It's consistent.
I pretty much enjoy mostly the big 1 kilo bag of mince. I love just cooking with that.
And it's relatively cheap. I remember we had one of the Pro Smash players down.
We used to have
and
it
we
for-
made him eat kangaroo burgers, and he, like, Tori cooked them for him, and he was obsessed. Like, he was just like, can I have more of those?
Yeah.
So we just made him more burgers. He loved it.
The kangaroo mincemeat bags used
Turkey
to be...
Day's on Thursday?
We used to pick it up for $4.
Weird.
But now the cheapest we can get it for is $8.
Okay, I see.
What's happened?
Today is Thanksgiving Day on Norfolk Island.
It's close enough for us.
pesticides in forgetting to keep the food.
You're right, Poots.
I don't know what Norfolk Island
Well, you're probably right. You would know. We wouldn't.
All I know is that Black Friday is this weekend.
And I don't have any money to buy anything.
And if I was going to pick an interesting topic that I thought Turkey Day...
Nice controller, though.
We should do food.
Appropriate nutrition.
And it was a hard pick, too. Like, trying to create what videos I was actually going to watch. And I ended up picking something from, like, every other genre I could.
It's still all food related, technically.
Kind of.
Everything has had some relation to food.
Making bread out of air.
It does mean that the doctors thought back on it and looked at
Bread is a food. That's the title. It's food related.
That we would have been able to keep people well even during the times of their crises.
Don't doubt yourself, Poots.
Low-cost things with supplements are
You live in a country where Thanksgiving is the thing. We live in a country where it's not. So you're more likely to know than we are.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think you live in Norfolk Island, unless you do.
I really wish that we did do Thanksgiving here because that would give us something between Halloween and Christmas. So
Honestly,
Christmas doesn't
though,
come up
like,
before Halloween stuff.
There's a thing here. There's an annoying trend here where it's like we don't celebrate that American shit here, but like if you say to me you can have 2 giant Christmas-sized meals within the space of a month,
I know. Just
I'm going to say to you, yes, please. Can I have more than that?
Can we
Come
just
the
have
fuck
like
on!
friend Christmas one week and then family Christmas the next, and call the friend Christmas Thanksgiving and do it with your friends, and do your family
That's
on the
kind
Christmas
of it.
day.
It's like the idea of Thanksgiving, of just like being thankful for the things that you do have,
Makes more sense than Jesus was born, even if you don't believe in that.
Yeah, Santa Claus is here.
Even
America's a bit poo-poo. Yeah.
Even if you don't believe in that,
It's just-
especially
it's
if
just
you
too
don't
hot.
believe in that,
Yeah.
because nobody believes in Santas. I don't care if there's
Hey,
kids
Santa
watching.
is totally real.
Santa Rex, maybe the T-Rex. Santa.
Santa's totally real.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're gonna do with Jackson, but I'm not very.
Satan Claus.
If I ever had a kid, it wouldn't be learning anything about Satan Claus.
But then how's he going to enjoy all those Christmas horror, like Silent Night, Deadly Night?
He's gonna laugh at them.
Yeah, but
and laugh at everybody.
then that's
else.
silly because we want him to be scared of horror movies. You need to get the
Trying to be
spooks.
ironic.
If you don't get the spooks from the spoopy movies, what do you have?
Irony.
Yeah, but that's not fun when you're a kid. Kids don't understand irony at all. Even I struggle to understand it sometimes. Hell no.
So, what do you want? You want me to go buy you more beers or
Nope.
not? No?
Nope, we're good.
We're good? Alright. I mean, I'm offering.
Am I excited to play Santa for Jackson? I think my dad will probably do that, actually. My dad's more likely to play the Santa. I was almost hired to play Santa at a kindergarten once.
That's cool.
The reason they didn't is because it was too hot the day they would have had me, and they were like, no, we're not putting you in a Santa suit in 40-degree heat. That's too much. And I was like, fair enough.
Sorry, Pop. Come back in a minute.
Alright, so is it dinner time?
Yeah, it's dinner time.
Oh, yeah.
But we had, like, microwave lunch. So I thought, for dinner, instead of, staying home, I thought we'd go out.
Where are we going for dinner today, Rob?
Well, Newman's. Newman's. Okay, so
what?
The man.
Feature movie spectacular.
How are you gonna hate this so much?
I already hate it. The cover is disgusting.
So the man named Newman, he opened a tiki bar in Melbourne.
A tiki bar.
And he kind of got successful.
Is he an alcoholic?
Maybe. He got successful, and with his wife, they opened up a chain of theatre restaurants. He owns Dracula's.
Oh, okay. Are they not closing though?
Maybe, but Dracula's also, before they became unsuccessful, they were successful, okay? And before they became unsuccessful, they opened a Dracula's on the Gold Coast in Brisbane as well.
Oh shit, okay.
They had spooky walkthroughs, a couple of other different types of theme restaurants.
Themed theme restaurants.
And there was a cowboy western themed restaurant that they owned in Brisbane. So I don't know why it's sitting here in Melbourne, but what this is. So there's your history of who Newman's is. But what this video is before you would go to the theme restaurant, you can pay to get this video, and you would stand in front of a curtain wearing cowboy or Indian gear and act out these parts. And then on the background, while you were eating dinner, they would show this movie. And in the movie, your part would come up. And it would show you.
Brilliant.
Doing so this is one family's thing. But here's the kicker. They may have got to keep this.
Yes.
But it was never intended to have sound.
Oh?
This video has no sound.
Oh, brilliant.
It was just meant to be playing in
the background while you're having your dinner. Okay, I see.
But you could keep it as a keepsake.
Memorabilia? No, that's cool. I respect it.
But I went through my computer. I'm like, what's wrong with my computer? Why isn't it playing my VHS anymore? There's no sound from this video. It goes for like 5 minutes. It's fine.
5 minutes? Alright.
Or maybe 10. I don't know. Either way, this is one where I don't have to put the... I mean, maybe it does have sound and there was something wrong with my computer, but as far as I
would be willing to bet that you are right in your assessment that there will be no sound. But let's find out.
But it's such a weird find. Newman's...
This is a bizarre find indeed. This is one of those things we can relive later when we eventually do. Yeah, that's just...
Oh my god, it does have sound! My version... I don't know what was wrong with my thing. Never mind. I'm
Best
wrong.
man's here for the turkey.
By the way, sex on your Twitch.
I'm banned.
Dancing with Dingoes! Oh, I'm glad that it does have sound, actually. Jeff, Tamara, Peter, and Bob. So these are the people... Yeah, these are the people that went and had dinner here. And you'll see that their scenes are different.
Cool!
Oh my god, why couldn't I hear the sound on mine? Okay, I gotta get over that.
You broke
to be
it.
conquered, and this is the story of brave pioneers.
I'm so into this. Can we watch this twice?
The brave warriors of the where the
So yeah, they were eating
That is hilarious.
give up their land without a fight.
Wow, they're gonna slaughter some natives.
It's so culturally insensitive.
Wow.
I mean, how good is this for Turkey Day special, huh?
This belongs here. This is the...
We need to watch this twice.
We should have concluded with this.
Boom
mic in the shot!
I think maybe we should conclude with this. I think we should watch this twice, but after the next video.
Dragons approach.
This is brilliant.
I'm happy that this has got sound. Hiya, 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 hiya. He's got pink ones. I mean, Australians know nothing of this. Mwah.
Send 'em smoke signal, Brave.
So you're talking about how like Dracula's is dying now, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So this cowboy restaurant.
This kind of cultural insensitivity is probably why.
Sure, but this cowboy restaurant is now an alchemy bar. It's not owned by him anymore. The place still exists, but it's just a bar. It's not a theatre restaurant anymore. We can go to it if we ever find ourselves in Brisbane. But hey, I'm in it. I mean, not me.
Indians are
Can I be in it?
attacking the wagon train. Sergeant, assemble the troops.
Train!
Signal the troops!
You guys gonna get on your horse?
This is the worst thing I have ever watched. This is the best thing I have ever watched.
I like how the
we have
recorded
this.
is just as bad.
Oh shit! Go on, get on your horse, boy. We gotta catch them in.
Did you say oh shit?
Yeah, he did. Oh, we got some incultural mech.
Maybe we should have had more beer for this. I need some mezcal right now.
You want me to go buy you some mezcal? I can run across. I mean, your wife's not even home. We can go for
I don't think she'll be home for a while.
Yeah, we can go longer. We can watch Brad. No.
Oh, he farted!
Beans means farts.
Beans means farts. That's an Australian joke, because that's the beans means Heinz thing. Where's Gabby Hayes when you need him? Huh?
Next week on cinema.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Man, you're going to do it on Tuesday morning, so I can't watch it all again.
Yeah. I can move it to Thursday, probably.
No, you do it whenever you need to.
How good is this, Pooch? This is so offensive.
Oh no, he needs a Vicks Blues.
What the?
Do you remember that ad? I remember
do.
this ad.
No, I remember this ad.
They've cut in an ad to this theatre restaurant thing. Hey, look, they go!
Oh! Yeah, I really needed more beer for this. I apologize for not asking you to get more beer.
Quick.
I'm not drunk enough for this racism.
Oh, man. Ow!
Oh no, he died! If we ever get an actual following, I demand that we make one, please. Like our own thing where you can like get yourself green screened into it.
I mean, we could just do this. We could sort out like exactly the shots.
We should do it in other movies though. We should do it in like Highlander and stuff. We should just cut ourselves into random movies.
You can't be in Highlander. You can't
Lord of the
have
Rings?
more copies of Highlander. There can only be one.
Do I want to be in Highlander? Saving Private Ryan. Can we have a clip of me on a beach just going and cut that into that?
I'd rather munch on Muncheras. There was another ad reference. They're referencing so much stuff. How much did they get paid for the Vicks blue drops? And
he went to the toilet and now he's got a poopy bomb. He dropped the bomb.
Oh no!
Oh, it's gonna set fire to the shitter and that's gonna send poop flying everywhere. This is just infantile.
I love it.
Me too.
I love the fact that I was wrong and this does have sound.
Watching this without sound would have been bizarre.
I hated it. I don't know what happened to my VCR. Must have been in mono when I was on the wrong channel or something. Hey!
Ta-da! I was just having a poo. I was reading Playboy. Good lord.
Why couldn't you read something Australian like Picture Magazine or something?
You know, when I was working at the servo up until last year,
Ow. Yeah.
there was... Oh man, no, this is really not PG, is it? But so they But yes, anyway, so there was like literally 2 people who would come through the store who would buy porno every week.
Yeah.
So every magazine delivery came with 2 porn mags.
Yeah.
One for each shop.
Picture and people, right?
No, it was the same. 2 copies of the same one.
Oh, both picture?
I think picture might have been it. Yeah. Maybe.
I remember Picture and People and Playboy because when I was a 14-year-old masturbator, I wouldn't find them at the Bluestone Bridge. No, I would actually buy them because they were classified as unrated, which meant that I was allowed to buy the stroke mags because for some reason Australia has this law where we're allowed to buy stroke mags as kids.
We just didn't care. Oh, the end. This is brilliant.
It's not about not caring. It's an actual classification that says you're allowed to buy stroke mags.
We can't
as a kid.
play,
but yet we can't drink in pubs. When will the government realise that if they can send us to war, then we're old enough to drink in pubs?
I love that show.
Nosing around.
That was one of those shows that you insisted we watch all the time, and I remember like every time you'd be like, "Hey Pete, have you seen the young ones?" And I'd be like, well actually we'll watch it then because you haven't seen it." And I'm like, "No, but I have." Okay, whatever. I'll sit down and I'll watch the whole thing. I guess it's time for a marathon.
Yeah.
All right, what next?
What next? Well, we've had our dinner. We might go back.
Dinner was quite offensive.
Quite offensive? Do you think we should watch it again later?
I think I'm not drunk enough to watch it again later.
I can go buy you some mezcal. What do you do after you've had your day's worth of eating? Before you go to bed?
Make sure the baby's fed, then I put him to bed. Then I take my pills. I take my pills at dinner time, actually, so that's before. Play some Warframe.
I'm kind of talking like mouth-wise.
Purge if I've eaten too much.
You know what I'm trying to get at. Play along.
Brush my hair?
Brush your teeth!
Oh, teeth! Damn it, I was close. I was so close.
Teeth.
I was close. I almost had it there.
This is the Dr. Rabbit Comes to Preschool early literally oral health adventure.
We have some real winner tapes.
We have some. This is
one
of the coolest episodes. Okay, so I did a little bit of research on this.
This is the obscure episode. This
is obscure tape time.
Let's get more offensive. I don't know if I can. Again, not drunk enough for more offensive.
Okay, I'll tell you how more offensive you can get.
No racial stereotypes in this.
Okay, so the lady in this who's playing guitar is a black lady. If you want to really talk about racial stereotypes,
no,
stop quick. Her name is Inanuni Coppola. She actually got big at one point, but her biggest hit that actually did become a hit. Like, she's just playing songs here about, brush your teeth. But she became a pop star.
Cool.
And her biggest hit pop star song is basically... You know how they take the song out of other songs and sing different lyrics to it?
You mean like a sample? Or?
Yeah, the sample is New Pollution by Beck.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, but this is just her singing about brush your teeth. That's about as much as I can do because I laughed too hard at that.
Let's get oral, fam.
Hello,
boys
and girls.
Yeah.
How you been, by the way, Miss Man? I feel rude for not asking that already.
Here she is.
Alpha
She says her name
Betty.
is Alpha Betty, but her name is immaculately...
Love the
Alpha Betty.
Brush
You're very
on the
drunk,
Alpha
though.
Betty.
I'm not drunk enough.
What's your favorite
Not drunk
letter
enough
of
to
the
watch more
alphabet?
Engines? I think we should watch Engines.
I'm happy to watch it again, but...
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet? Mine is teeth.
See, letters can be very, 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 very exciting. Now, I'd like to tell you about a very special
I know,
friend
right?
of
This
mine
is
who loves
unusual.
letters
Miss
too.
Man is usually,
He's a
like,
dentist, but
way
he's
behind.
No ordinary
Normally...
dentist.
He's no ordinary dentist, and we can't show his face on TV.
Long purple ears,
Oh, dear.
bright purple fur, big furry feet,
Oh,
and
no.
he wears
You
big
can't
yellow
introduce
shoes
the
on.
rabbit on.
Have you ever seen a dentist quite like that?
You're out of drinks? Yeah, me too.
I can run across the
Now,
road.
let me ask you this.
Rob's offering
If
to
you
get us
were
drinks,
see
Poots. What do you
someone
want?
like this, do you think that Dr. Rabbit would look like this?
Yes.
No.
No, that's a
Is this what Dr. Rabbit
walrus.
looks like?
Yes! That's
No,
it.
that's a zebra.
Oh.
Wait.
What do you
I
think
know.
of zebra?
I know. Okay, I got it.
The what?
I prefer it on
Is
the
this
floor.
what Dr. Rabbit looks like?
No.
Yeah, ha, ha.
No, that's
He's
stupid.
a rabbit.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it?
The rabbit.
Fuck,
I
I'm
heard
bad
Dad
at this.
Come here today. He wants to come along and meet you too.
Don't play games
he
with
hears
me.
a lot with those big ears. of
Alphabetty?
his. Let me tell you
Alphabetty.
about it.
Rude.
Dr. Rabbit is coming to our school today. He's here to help our
I respect her
bright
as a
minds
musician
that
because she
way.
can actually play
Dr.
the
Rabbit
guitar.
is a dentist and he's so much fun. He just can't wait to meet everyone. He has purple rabbit fur from his head to his
Look at
toe.
that denim jacket.
Long purple ears and
You
a
think
Fruity
he
pink
Pebble
doubled
beer,
it?
please. I want some Fruity Pebble beer. I should learn how to make it.
Well, basically, you buy Fruity Pebbles
to meet all
and you
of
put it in
you.
your beer.
I mean,
Yay!
not necessarily
Thank
super
you,
far from the
thank you.
truth.
Hey, you guys want to meet him now?
It's just cornstarch.
Do you guys want to meet him now?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yes!
Dr. Rabbit, can you help me call him?
Just bring him out already! Fuck! Dr. Rabbit!
Oi!
I've got a cavity!
Oi, cunt! Get out of here! I need a fucking checkup, cunt!
Oral health care is so bad.
Hello!
Aw.
I am Dr. Rabbit.
Last time I went for a checkup at the dentist, they were like, we have to take that tooth out, and that tooth there is so fucked we have to slice it in half before we can take it out. And then it might break while we're taking it out, then you'll need surgery.
Well,
Teeth
I
suck.
am
And you
a
left it,
dentist.
or did you get
That
it
means
done?
I help kids to take
You got the
good
hole?
care
I mean,
of their
oh,
teeth.
I can...
I want to tell you
I got
all
the
about two
pirate
of my
one.
very
Arrgh.
favorite things, and they both
Yeah.
start with the same letter. Who can tell me
Oh my
what
god,
this
it's an
is?
anthropomorphic rabbit.
Toothbrush!
Toothbrush!
That's right. And this?
Prove it!
Well, in the Bible,
Toothpaste.
God says that if you
Right.
don't brush your teeth, you're going to
Excellent.
hell.
What letter do all of these words start with? T.
Milk, sugar. I will try.
T is for
I'll take
toothbrush.
notes on that right now. But I might have to find
Toothpaste.
something else for
And
Fruity
teeth.
Pebbles if I'm going to brew it soon.
Can
But
you say that?
I'll take notes.
T is for
Fruit Loops.
toothbrush.
Toothbrush.
Fruit Loops might work.
Toothpaste.
I feel like they're less sweet here, though.
and teeth.
You know how you
and
can
what
get
is
them
one
at
of
the
the best
supermarket?
things our teeth can help us do?
You just follow your nose.
Smile.
Follow your nose.
Smile. What else? Eat.
Dun, 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 dun,
And talk.
dun.
That's right. They even help us talk, just like we're doing right now.
Brush
So
your
to keep
damn
your
teeth and then
healthy
go the
and your
fuck to
smile
sleep.
Shining bright, the most important thing you can do is
If you
brush
don't
your
brush
teeth
your
at least
teeth,
2
I'm
times a
going
day.
to come to your house.
Especially
I'm gonna
after
punch you in the
eat
mouth.
breakfast and before you go to
You
bed.
don't need them. You don't take care of
Brushing
them. I'll
after
take
a
them.
snack is good too.
What, you think the
That's
Tooth
right.
Fairy's a
I'll
good
sell
guy?
them
I
to
think
the
that we
tooth.
can learn
Yeah,
the
you
best
think
way
fairies
to brush
grant
our
wishes?
teeth
No.
today.
Sure.
So they collect children's
and I
teeth. They
asked my
can't be
friend
cool.
Dugan to help. Dugan has been learning how to take
Dugan?
care of his teeth. And now he's a
Dugan.
super
Super duper brushing
It was a sour.
champion!
like to be super
I like sour beers.
duper brushing champions?
Champions?
Yeah.
Then
Yes!
let's meet Dugan. Can you help me call him?
Dugan.
We already called you out,
Dugan.
motherfucker. Stop
Dugan.
giving us more stuff to do.
Hi, Dr. Rabbit. Hi,
Your teeth are
Alphabetty.
terrifying.
Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, Dugan.
Hi,
Welcome to
Dugan.
school. My friends here are excited to hear how they can be super duper brushing champions, just like you.
Okay, Dr. Rabbit. Dr. Rabbit is such a great friend
Where's
to me
Harold?
and my smile. He taught me all about taking
In
care
a
of
dark,
my
dingy
teeth.
van, teaching
How
kids
can I
about
help
sex
you, Dr.
And
Rabbit?
not smoking.
and not
Bag
smoking.
My new
fag.
friends and I would like you to help.
The more I
us
think
learn
about
how
that
to
shit, the
brush
more I'm like, that is uncomfortable.
I want
our
that.
teeth
Dingy van,
for a
lights
bright
dimmed,
smile.
creepy puppet
Smile.
telling you about sex and drugs.
Hey,
and
I like
Ask
the
Reese
sound of
if he's
that.
got a copy of
Brush
that
to be
thing.
Surely
bright.
he does.
Bravo.
I'd be willing to
Can
bet.
you say brush to be bright? Brush to be
No.
bright.
Brush to be bright!
Give
Yay!
yourselves a hand. Great job.
Even the kids look like they don't know
Okay,
what the fuck's
everybody,
going
it's
on.
time for me to brush.
Put your hands
It's
in
easy.
the air. Oh
Watch
yeah.
what Dugan does.
I like a
and
good stout.
Soon you'll be a
Get
super
ready for God.
duper brushing champion too.
Stop it.
Put a pea-sized
Big
amount
into,
of fluoride toothpaste on your
IPAs
toothbrush.
generally. as every beer person is. See, that was you, Arch. You just you made the mouse fall on the floor. You
Wiggle
idiot.
it gently back
Always
and
does
forth
that.
on every tooth.
Oh shit!
On the inside,
Oh, we have a link. I'm gonna click it.
on the
See what happens.
outside, where you chew,
Bam Bams.
and when you're done,
Oh,
brush
that's
your
a cute
tongue.
little can there. Thank you for the link, Boots.
Don't
And
worry,
thank you for
remember
the
to brush
bits,
your
mess
tongue.
man.
Wow,
Shit.
my
We actually are getting
teeth
close to a
great,
Twitch
Dr.
payout, I
Rabbit.
think. So
And the best
just
part
saying,
is, you'll
every
feel great
little
every time you brush. Just remember to
It's
brush
not too
each
bad.
and every
Not enough.
tooth.
You only need like a small amount.
Just a palm
Bottom,
Just a palm.
inside,
No, you need kind of only like a
And
dab. Apparently,
outside.
like the reason they show so much on all the ads and stuff
and
is because
don't forget your tongue. It
A, they
tickles,
want you to use
but
more
it's
so you buy more,
fun.
and B, so you can
We can
see it
remember
on the
that.
ads. Because
Right, boys
TVs
and
used to be
girls?
really small, so you wouldn't be able to see
Right?
just a tiny little.
Top. Bottom. Bottom. Inside.
And tongue.
Outside.
Oh,
Oops,
you
wait.
gotta brush the outside of your
Where
mouth.
else?
You've got to make sure you clean your tongue too, though.
The
Tongue.
There it
Thanks
is.
for helping out, Dugan. You are a
Thanks,
super
Dugan.
Can I?
Duper.
brushing
Brushing.
champion.
Champion.
Remember,
Yay!
clean teeth are healthy teeth.
I love kids.
That's
tapes.
why we need to brush at least twice
They're
a
always
day,
the weirdest and most
especially
annoying.
after eating
Puppets
breakfast
that
Puppets that
and
aren't
before
Muppets
bedtime.
are just wrong.
What about after snacks, Dr. Rabbit?
Good question, Dugan. It's also a great idea to brush
Do you
after
remember when
snacks
Dr.
whenever
Rabbit
you can.
got
But
really
the
sick and he
very
thought he
most
had like
One whole
important
dude
times
per
to
brush.
are
Now that's a
Morning.
super clean. That's if you've got garlic breath or something. And
I love
someone's
garlic
complaining
breath.
about
I
it.
think
After you
garlic
eat
breath is
breakfast
attractive.
and
I love
before
garlic,
you go to
dude.
bed.
Just I would
We
just
can
eat
remember
that
that,
shit.
right, boys and girls?
Whole
Brushing
clove
is
in the
right.
mouth.
Yeah.
Morning and night. Brushing
Cracker.
is right. Morning
This is
and night. Brushing
what we
is
got.
right. Morning
Brushing
and
is
night.
night.
Brushing is
Morning
right.
and night.
Morning
Brushing
and
is right. Morning and night.
night.
Brushing is right. Morning and night. Brushing is right.
We're saving this video from
Got it.
from Whipdom.
And remember, your dentist will help you take care of your teeth too. We dentists
Do you remember when the
love to
Dr.
help you
Rabbit
make sure
thought he
your
had the
smile
AIDS
stays
back when he was doing those
bright.
Broadway
Dr.
shows?
Rabbit, you're the
And he was
best.
vomiting everywhere.
Let's give Dr. Rabbit a big
No.
And the
thank
fly
you.
was like,
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
report on
Dr.
this.
Rabbit.
This
And
is the
thanks
fly
for
on the wall.
helping, dude.
Sorry, I'm referencing the Feebles.
Okay.
Wow, we really
Garlic
learned a
always,
lot
yes.
about
Garlic
Garlic
belongs
goes
in
in
everything.
everywhere.
Onion and garlic
And a
Yeah.
smile is a
are like, and
wonderful
salt
thing to
together.
share. Now,
That
let's
sort of
sing a
trio
song to
there
help
go
remind
together
us of
to make every
everything that
recipe
we
good.
learned. It's a song that tells us how to brush for a bright smile. Every day we brush, 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 brush.
100
Every day
biddies
we brush,
for the
brush,
beer.
brush after eating and at bedtime. The
When I get a
brush
payout,
on
I can buy a slab
wiggle,
probably.
wiggle, wiggle,
And it'll be
wiggle,
gone
wiggle,
within a
wiggle,
week.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
slab of what?
Brush in her
Cheap,
teeth.
shitty
Wiggle,
beer.
wiggle, wiggle after eating.
That
and
Italian
at
beer that you
bedtime,
get, the
after
lager with
eating
the man on the front.
Yeah.
They do chips now.
Chips as well. Good lord.
Yay!
Good lord.
Bye, kids. Don't forget to
The
brush.
wheels on the bus go round and round.
Dr. Rabbit is
Wait, that was it?
Yeah. Today.
Oh,
He's
man.
here to help our
No, I
bright
brought like
minds stand that
100
way.
frickin'
Dr.
tapes today
Rabbit
and we
is a
still didn't go
dentist
over
and he's so
time.
much fun.
No, we
You
didn't.
just
In
can't
fact,
wait
we're 2.5
to meet
hours in.
everyone.
Yeah,
He
we're
is
about the
Dr.
right
Rabbit,
time,
fur
and I
from
brought
his
100
head to
tapes.
his toes. 2 long purple ears
nothing
and
left.
a pink
That's
bunny
it.
nose. He's tall and smart
pink
and
bunny
friendly
nose.
too. You just can't wait to meet all of you. Would you like to meet him
I
now?
can't wait to meet all of us.
Every day
No.
we brush, 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 brush,
Brush, brush, brush, brush, brush,
Every day
brush.
we brush, brush, brush after
Brush,
eating
brush, brush.
and at bedtime.
Every
The
meal,
brush on our teeth
I mean
goes a wiggle,
bedtime.
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Brush
wiggle,
in our
wiggle,
mouth goes
wiggle.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle after eating and at bedtime.
Thanks, Colgate.
After
Palmolive.
eating and at bedtime. Yeah, she went from doing that to becoming an actual pop star, and her biggest hit that the company made her do More tapes. We can put the Indian one back in.
God damn it! Maybe I should have had you go get more beer.
I mean, I can. We can just go get more beer and do like a part 2. We can end the episode, reopen it, and do it all again.
No, we won't do the same episode again.
It'd be funny.
It would be ridiculous.
I don't think we've got anything else like turkey food related.
No, we're out. That was kind of everything.
Yeah,
because I didn't really have anything.
It was a bad choice of mine. I think we've done a good episode.
It
but
was
like,
a good choice because it went
else.
perfectly time-wise.
Hold on, let me just go on eBay and buy something real quick.
That was fantastic. Mess Man, you got to get here when you start drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Put those alerts on so you know when we're going live.
Exactly. It's the same day every week.
Every time.
Roughly the same time, give or take 15 minutes.
Yeah, not that much difference. Depending on how well Peter's woken up.
Which lately, like in the last week, has been really good. So if I keep that up, we want more tapes. We're gonna have more tapes. Well, we actually do have a lot of tapes.
Yeah, hold on. We'll just put on. I know another food related video that you have. It's called Garbage Pail Girls.
No, we can't watch Garbage Pail Girls.
But they do the peanut butter thing.
They do the peanut butter thing, but
now let's watch that.
The problem is, we would have to migrate to Discord to do it.
Prove it!
I will prove it on Discord if you really want to watch Garbage Pail Girls. But I think Poots will be a bit uncomfortable with the fact that it is just... It's not even food porn. It's
not
just...
even sexy.
Hey, I have some peanut butter. Let me
rub it on my
rub
body.
it all over my body in a mono track that doesn't sound right because it doesn't get most of the audio from what's actually going on.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's right there. That's my porn bag. That's the bag of porn.
Does it have Pokemon in it?
It probably does, if not Pokemon is somewhere else.
I mean, if you watch In Search of Big Red, that's kind of food related, right?
Yeah, we're not going to do a fishing episode later?
Oh, no, I want to take the fishing episode. I mean, I don't consider fish food, so...
Yeah, fish is not food. I think fish is gross.
Walking aerobics, more exercise. A lot of exercise stuff.
Sounds like art. It's pretty artful, Poots.
It is a little bit artsy, a little too artsy for porn.
It's a blurred line these days, though.
It's one of these things right now where we can't actually just put it on our text because we don't know what's on there.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want to get in trouble.
We tend to take at least a little bit of care as to what we put on. We can't just put on a tape that has TV shows on it.
Yeah, and when I do see boobs, I kind of look at them and go, could they be man boobs? I'd say they're man boobs.
They were man boobs.
They were totally man boobs.
Actually, no, who cares now? The VOD's been deleted. They were titties. There were some titties in the medical episode. Some old lady titties.
It was instructional and educational. That gives it a pass, right?
No, not on Twitch.
Twitch sucks. YouTube sucks. Everything sucks. I miss internet from about 10 years ago.
10 years ago, internet was peak internet. You missed out if you weren't there for that. So we don't have anything else?
No, not really.
Nothing in the tub underneath the baggie?
I mean, I was looking through. I see Farmyard Frolics. We can watch that again. Household Hints with Maggie Tabby.
No, that one we're saving.
You've got so much cool stuff in your box.
I have a lot of cool stuff, but...
You need to start putting your mouth.
Well, I've been picking topics and choosing stuff, so I've been gradually getting through it.
Hey, it's the rap video.
We could watch Rap Rat, because we don't actually have the board game, do we?
I do. Yes,
Oh, you have the board game? Never
I have
mind.
the board game and the tape, I'm pretty sure. We have 2 copies of the tape. Country lions and... No, we're going to have to end the episode. I'm sorry for your fault.
No, that's okay. Sorry, guys. But you'll have to tune in next week. Make sure you're here next week. Make sure you watch with us. If you want to request a theme for next week, go ahead.
Yeah, because Pete doesn't care. And if you request a type of theme, then I can go through his box, find his stuff, and then go back through my shed and find my stuff. Let's do that. Let's do it. Instead of just turning off the episode, let's say, hey,
brainstorm ideas with us. Give us some
what kind of videos would you like to watch next week? Because what is next week? Let me just check my map.
The first week of December, I guess.
What's the thing you call with the days on it? It's like a map of the days.
Calendar?
That's the one.
I read it on the app.
It's alright.
I didn't know.
Oh boy. Month. Okay, so today is November the 25th. So next week will be December the 2nd. We can start doing our conspiracy videos if you want. The commercial thing. So that would be second, because we got 2nd, we got 9.
Art videos? We got a request. Art videos.
Art videos.
We probably have some artsy stuff.
16.
So we have sponges.
Do you want to do sponges?
Let's do sponges next week.
Let's do stamps next
Sponges
week.
and stamps.
I have one video that my aunts recorded, and it was a tape trading thing in their own little circle, which I think it's like 3 hours worth of just stamp videos.
Do you want to do stamps? 3 hours of stamps?
Stamps. Papa Poots. Papa 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 Pow Pow
Pow Poots.
Pow Poots, you want to do stamps next week? I think stamps sounds fun. That's like a really easy hit out of the park.
The more offensive, the better. That's for After Dark, my friend.
We do have, aside from that stamps video that I'm thinking of, we do have this squiggly stamp girl.
Yeah, we have her. Do we have anything else to go with her, though?
Those videos are long. She likes stamps.
Stamps is great. Let's do 3 hours of stamps.
Yeah, alright, that's done. I mean, if you want to look... Okay, wait, actually, what we have here... Where is it? I saw it... Alright, I'm going to take off my thing before we go. Stamps is good, but if it's not long enough, we can pull one of your tapes out, because you have in here... I saw it before. Where did it go? Ow! Ow! Here we are.
What's this one? We have... Oh, what is this? Pow Dazzlers fabric decorated baskets featuring Avis Everett, or is it Eris?
So next week we'll do home crafts, and we'll do stamps and decorating baskets. How's that sound?
I want to decorate some baskets. Can we get some baskets to decorate while we do it?
Why not?
Alright, I'll leave that here then. Just in case we need it.
Alright, we can end the episode. It looks like we've already watched it.
We may have, or whoever sold, whoever we got it from, whoever gave it the off shop.
This is one of your things.
Oh no,
it is your monk. Making boys ridiculously long about making baskets. Stiffy. Apparently, the person in here says stiffy too much.
Cool.
Make sure there's nothing dripping out.
Oh, dripping out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We should have saved that for when we actually watch it.
No, we'll watch it. We'll save that again.
Oh, we get a little booklet with it too?
Yeah, we get a booklet.
This is just...
View and do. So this is saying about other copies of tapes. There's watercolor with acrylics that we could get. Cross stitch. This is a whole series of videos that we don't have.
Cool.
Alright, I'll take a quick photograph of the back of this. I'll do some research, see if I can talk to the lady who's in it or whatever. And I'll research the stamp video I've got at home, and we'll do arts and crafts next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody.
Tune in next week for arts and crafts.
See you next week for arts and crafts. Thanks, Pooch, for the suggestion. Thanks,
Good bouncing
for the bits. Really appreciate that. Every cent helps out. We are broke. Till next time, love you all, and of course,
good dancing.
True.
Bye.